Oh my god.
Welcome, everybody! Family, friends, and lovers, once again to Five-Sided Die. Welcome to Bavaria.
Welcome.
It's Friday night and we're ready to play some D&D. Are you guys ready for some D&D?
Are you guys
Take it away, Brooke.
Hello, everyone. How are you today? It's so good to see you again on this beautiful Friday.
Not this again, please.
It's gonna take 20 minutes.
Now, I don't know if we should all be doing different accents. I don't know.
I think you do it. I'm speaking.
Legit.
Were you?
No. Hi, guys. Just so you know.
Don't forget about that microphone.
You're so right. Just so you guys know. Hi. This is take 3. Just so you guys are aware, you can subscribe to us on our channel on Twitch. I didn't know if you knew that, but if you did know that, I'm not insulting your intelligence. Please subscribe to us. And if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription to our channel, to any channel.
You're stupid and dumb and not smart. Can you
So give me your money.
Please give us your money.
Give all of us your money now. No.
Give me money now. I'm sorry.
You guys are brilliant. We love you.
We love you guys, and you're so supportive, and we appreciate it. Please
Supportive.
Please follow us on Twitch and subscribe to us. If you have Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription to Twitch every month, so use it on us, of course. Who else would you use it on? Nobody, just us. And you get a free one every month, so you do have to...
Ninja.
Oh.
You don't know Ninja?
I don't know Ninja. You do have to resubscribe every single month. So just remember to do that. And you're going to be watching us anyway, so of course you're going to remember. We also have all different kinds of social media. So follow us on all the different kinds of social media that we do have. TikTok,
Including
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. What did I miss? YouTube, yes.
Please
That's another thing.
subscribe to our
Please
YouTube.
subscribe to our YouTube. You can
I
catch
put it
up
on there
on
every
all
Tuesday,
of our episodes.
usually.
Every
Tuesday, so that...
check it out on Wednesday when it gets into HD.
You know what, though?
Listen, when it gets into HD...
He rolls a d4.
And then that decides what day
Yes.
I'm going to put it up.
See?
So we subscribe to our YouTube so that you can get caught up to where we are now, and then every week you can just, if you're working or whatever, you can go and watch it on YouTube. It's great.
Yes.
You should do it.
And
I
remember...
work hard on it.
And remember,
I work very
this is very expensive to do. We love doing it. It's so fun, but we could use your support, and we appreciate your support. And so support us, please. Thank you.
Look at these things that Melissa made, guys.
What are our names?
It's our names, and
The
then
name tags.
it has what we are:
Ooh, let me
human,
Update.
Mort,
We're moving
human
on up in the
cleric,
world.
ranger, he, him. It even has our. I love that. It has our little
Thank you.
pronouns.
Yes. So make sure you look at that. We're moving on up in this business.
Okay.
Where's the flash?
Am I a little froze up, Tommy?
You're moving on the screen.
A little froze up. It's all
Oh,
right.
you're fine.
Okay. Awesome. Everything's fine.
We're good. You guys do your thing.
We are. Because we don't know what else to do.
Shine like your
Guys, just be natural.
Yeah, it's really easy.
Just act like you're normal.
This is my real accent. I
No.
bet you.
Once we start playing, I feel normal again. But during this whole time,
I know, it's like we have to be us.
Also,
ourselves.
just so you guys know, before we get started, we
Yeah.
leveled up
We're
from last
level
week.
six.
We're
leveled
level
up
6.
to level 6. Isn't that exciting?
It's a big deal.
Uh,
Even though
There are
it's
new
lying to
nameplates.
you on the screen.
It was a lie. It was a lie.
The little character sheets that show the little photos and the hi, this is our HP and all this business. I updated and then I didn't update the level, but I think Tommy has zoomed it up out of there and he's
You wouldn't
fixed
even
it.
know. And
Oh,
I
no, he
would-
hasn't.
Tommy has not done that.
I'm sorry.
And so it says level 5, but everyone is
It's like
level
the most
6. I just
passive
wanted to let
aggressive.
everyone
We
know.
are level 6, so that will be
thought
updated
Tommy was
last
gonna do
week.
that.
Yes,
Can you
Tommy.
believe her?
Did anyone get anything notable at level
I know,
6
I know.
that the...
I have a new favorite terrain, and it's the swamps. If you've been
Smart.
following along.
You know
There's
that
You
was
would
a
know.
brilliant
Swamp.
choice.
We've been in swamps so much.
We haven't been in the swamp yet.
Have not
No,
been
but
there
we've
once.
been
Talking about swamps.
We
We've
were
been in the soup regarding the swamps.
We've been in the sewage.
you guys
But
were in
we
the
have not-
swamps when I DM'd,
It's
but
the
not our
same
character.
buoyancy, I
Totally
would
different
say.
campaign.
Different world.
Soup.
Same world.
Stew.
Different people.
Do you get a new
Different
favorite
character.
enemy with that or no?
No.
No, just
Did
terrain.
I? No.
I don't know.
Just
I
a new
don't know. I
favorite
think.
terrain.
Oh, do you know
Just
what? I got
More.
a couple more expertise.
Oh, what'd you get?
Just A couple more expertise.
Some expertise.
Some hit points.
My
That's it.
effects.
My facts.
Ward's got second level spells.
You guys
Second
didn't
level.
see that one.
Second
And
level spells.
Leaf.
Leaf.
Leaf got
Leafarone.
Leaf got a feat, and I took the tough feat, so I'm gonna be even tougher than before.
He's such a tough guy.
I'm a tough guy.
Strong.
I got a question. Did we
He was big and
get a
strong.
long rest?
You have not yet.
No,
I
we're
didn't think so.
looking at the
You're about to.
Spicy.
Oh,
Just let her do her thing.
We haven't taken a long rest.
Well,
We're about
Yeah,
to.
we need the update.
you're all. Let's
Oh,
go back.
Yeah,
let's do a recap.
Let's do the recap.
Oh, so back to you.
All right.
Do you?
All right, guys.
Let's
So
play
last
the
time we
game.
played. Let's play it. Last time that we played this game, you guys took off south, heading from Bannockburn to Brinlin, where the University of Miskatonic lies. And you took off. You saw some stuff. Last thing that you saw were some black wings in the sky. And suddenly you were faced with 3 giant bats and bat riders, which you combated, and you were very clever, and you even, with Mort's wit, decided that he would spare the dying and asked some questions. What did they want? And you found out that these goblins were chasing you down from where you left in Siorn when you battled a mighty hobgoblin orc folk that had a large spider on his back. He was bringing back to his clan. Yes, and you guys stole the. You took him down. Took the poison from that spider to make a poultice to basically create an antivenom, and save those folks that had been bitten by the spiders in Siorn. But you found out a little bit about why they were chasing you. Anyways, you went on. You let that one leave. You did spare her life. And you headed on down the road, and you saw that there was a small wooden sign that said Mundaholm, 5 miles. So you decided to make haste and head to Mundaholm for the night. And once you found yourselves in this very quaint sort of mining village, you guys found Oral. And she, a small halfling, was the bakery owner. She shared some blueberry pie with you all and brought you over to the tavern, Gander Inn. And you guys met Aaron, the elven barkeep. You got yourselves in sort of the middle of a love affair and were able to help some miscommunications. River stole some money, then put the money back. But you guys helped out with Simus and Dustin and Lily and sort of sorted that whole thing out before making your way to your room for the evening. And as you guys settled in, getting ready to go to bed, you shared some stories. River shared some stories about Wylith, what had taken place there, and why, sort of why River is the way River is. And as you were all getting ready to sleep, Mort had spread his books out. Leaf had spread his plate mail out. Everyone was getting cozy. Nyx was all cozy in her brand new hammock that was made by Leaf.
Yeah, you made me a home.
And as you guys were settling in, River, just as sleep was about to take you, you're sort of like, the darkness and looking over, you see the books lying in front of Mort as something strikes you. Some sort of flash of familiarity as Absilas enters your peripheral. And then you sort of think it just a moment. And that was where just the sigil of Absilas, the idea of Absilas.
The idea of. Oh goodness!
And
And I
that's
noticed
where we
which
left.
book it was.
You were looking right at it.
River is going to stealthily get out of the bed, as to not wake anybody up.
Climbing over top of me.
Yeah, so
You're
I guess
on the
I'm gonna have to
on
make
the
a
inside.
Am I on the inside or the outside of the bed?
He's
I
like
don't
a
know.
mountain you have to climb over.
What would you? Yeah, that's up to you. Like, do you want me to roll a stealth check for this? I'm going to.
Are
get
you
out-
trying not to? Are you asleep?
I'm trying to
Leave.
I'm
not
asleep.
wake anybody up.
Okay,
He's
that's the
snoring.
big question here. Before we go any further,
Okay.
are you sleeping, Mort?
Yes.
Okay, and we will have something to deal with there. Nix, are you sleeping?
Yeah.
Yeah. Leaf.
Yes.
Everyone is asleep as you are just about.
Yeah, I'm getting out of bed now, though. I've seen this. I want to
Okay.
look at it. I'm
Okay.
curious. So do you want me to roll a stealth check?
If
as
you are
like-
trying not to wake anyone up, absolutely.
Okay. Oh, God, don't fail me now. Be good on me
Now
first.
that's
Don't
passive
fail me
perception.
24.
Oh, yeah. Easily.
Really?
I have a plus 10 to stealth.
Oh.
Why are you concerned?
I know, I
Nice
looked down, I was like
suspense,
14.
though.
Oh, 24.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get out, new tiptoe over there, slink, 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 and I pick up the book.
Yeah, Mort is laying on the ground here,
I thought he was standing like this.
and he has about 6 books laying in front of him.
What the fuck is this?
It was something I made like a while back, but I revamped it for.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
Made by Kevin himself.
No.
It's a
No.
Show
Check
the-
out
no,
Ashen
no, no,
Relics.
we're not-
Ashen
no, no.
Relics on Facebook,
If
Instagram,
you're interested
Etsy.
in
Where'd they
your
go?
own notebook,
It's just a
So
small
out
book.
Ashen
It's no
Relics.
worries.
Anyway, yeah, I definitely look
You
at
want
it.
your
Mort
own
is sleeping.
God,
And I
notebook.
snatch it real quick, slink it, and I definitely open it up.
All right.
There's nothing in there.
It's
Which
very
languages
weird,
do you
weird
read?
Symbols and all stuff.
Common, infernal, and thieves can't.
Yeah, you cannot read this.
I cannot read this.
can you?
Can I tell which language it might be in?
You can tell that this is a very, very, very old tome. It is not dissimilar to the one that you've seen in your very own library in Audrenwealth. In make, it is obviously very different as far as the language and the look of it, but as far as the era,
Same.
you can tell that this is definitely probably a very old tome.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's a tome.
So River, then I know this. Okay. Oh shit. I'm just kind of gonna sit there like this, and I'm gonna like look at Mort, and I don't. Can I do it? I know he's not awake, but can I do an insight check to see if I would think that this is something that Mort would have and keep a secret from us?
It would be very hard to tell as he's sleeping.
Yeah, I thought so, but I wanted to know.
But at this moment, you see Mort begin to twitch. And Mort, at this time, you're lying on a mound of dirt,
In a dream? Or
and
in real life?
you reach out your left hand,
You don't got one.
and you feel around, and you feel bones and rock, and you look in front of you, and before you is almost like an inferno, a fire, but it's not. There is no flame there. But standing with their back to you is a very familiar silhouette. And you see this person sort of hulking over, walking slowly towards the mass. And he shouts out, "You have the ability to bring them back. Bring her back." And you hear, "Bring me the boy." And as you look forward, it's almost like you're traveling through time. And it just shoots right through this mass of mouths. And you see a cabin. And you hear a voice, a female voice that says, "It's not your time."
Let's see if I
And I'm
wake
picking
up.
up on him stirring about.
He is stirring about
Let's see
right
if I
now. And I
wake
would
up.
say with that,
I'm from
you would definitely be shaken
a bullfrog.
to probably
Wake up.
to wake.
I am in front of a feast of cakes.
And you're like right there.
Yeah, I mean. Oh,
Real food?
you alright?
No. I think they call it phantom pain.
Oh,
When you have dreams, you're using limbs you no longer have.
right. I wouldn't know.
It was a bit traumatic. What are you doing up so late?
Oh, had to use the loo.
Go alright?
Went quite well.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Make a deception check.
Hey, go alright?
Alright.
Why would you ask?
Anything to get.
Mort, make an insight.
17.
I just rolled 2. 9.
They went to the loo.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you happen to... I've been sleeping alone for quite some time, and I think I may be audibly yelling out when I sleep. You must tell me if I am.
No, I didn't hear you. You
No?
just were stirring around quite a bit. So
Yes. Okay.
River is like 100% like on their knees on the ground. Also, by the way,
In
like,
front of you.
like
Please,
I
Okay.
would do, not doing a good job.
Do you want to try to sleep like I do? Like it's not too bad.
Oh no, that's okay.
Okay.
That's all right. I'm sorry that you were dreaming bad.
Well, thanks for thanks for helping get it out of my system there, so I can maybe I'll have a
has
good dream
our-
now.
Speaking woken anybody up? Actually, more.
I'm out of it.
Actually,
I'm doing
more.
the
I do
hum
have
shoe
a
and you're
question
doing
for you.
No, it's
Yeah, I'm
I found this in your pile of books.
Yes, I don't.
What language is this?
I couldn't read it. I thought it might be like a deep dwarven.
Okay.
Durgar, perhaps,
Okay.
or something even deeper. I could not read it.
How did you get this book?
So, when I lost my arm and my dad was no longer with me, I thought he was taken out by the bandits. I woke and just gathered my things. A lot of it was books, notes, scrolls. I didn't think much of that one, to be honest. I couldn't read the language. It's... Why? What do you think?
Can I make an insight check on this?
On what he's saying?
Yeah,
Sure.
just to see if he's being truthful. I'd believe you, but also River would want to know. 9 plus 9, 18.
You can make a deception or a or nothing at all, but go ahead and roll. Just roll a d20 and you let
Okay.
me know if it...
Another 2.
Okay. Are you telling River the truth?
River, I must talk to you.
Come on. I
What
don't...
I tell you...
Should we leave the room?
No, let's walk and talk. We'll go somewhere.
Yes.
maybe you want us to leave?
Yes.
Oh, us.
Yeah.
Like the actual real people. Goodbye.
I mean, depending on what's happening here, I don't know, but I
We
think it
don't
might
know.
be smart to, you know.
Let's throw it out. Alright,
Say
alright.
goodbye.
Earmuffs.
Earmuffs in.
Earmuffs.
Earmuffs.
Get some pumpkin roll.
What I told you about the tome is 100% true. I can't read that. That's how I got it. That's when I got it. What I'm not being truthful, and I haven't felt comfortable enough to talk about yet, is how exactly my father came to meet his end, and how exactly I lost my arm. It wasn't bandits, River.
I didn't think so.
After Mother died, Father, something was preying on his desperation. He stole books of heresy, of necromancy, because he was driven to bring her back instead of letting natural death play out. This entity would whisper, talk in his ear, and he would say, "Do you hear the song it sings? Do you hear what it says?" And we were just on the road, and I just followed him. After a little bit, I feel like I started to hear the song it sang. We called this entity the glutton. It couldn't be satiated. It fed upon my father's guilt and shame. It got so bad with my father and his worship of this glutton character. Just endless teeth, River. Just maws on maws. The only way I know the teeth were finite is because its belly was even bigger. Unsatiable. My father set up probably an old ritual he found in a book, but he set up an altar where he called it the hands that feed. And he would take arms and put them there. And he would use my gifts of transporting those between death and life to keep some on the verge and bring them back to try again, just to learn how to try to bring back my mother. This is why I hope, I don't think my father's still alive, and I hope that he's not, River. He's not. He was corrupted by the end. So, this is my penance, in a way. I must repay the debts I've caused in my past, before it is my time to go on.
Oh, Maud, I'm so sorry. That's terrible.
It does feel nice to tell you true, though. Get it off my chest. The past is a hard thing to deal with, as you...
Yes.
We're similar in that regard.
Absolutely.
But these dreams and nightmares, they seem to be occurring more frequently.
Do you think it's the glutton?
It seems familiar. It feels like it. It feels like I'm reliving those scenarios, but I almost feel his presence. I don't know if it's growing, but it just has some gravity within me.
Do you think it has to do with the book? The tome?
Possibly. What do you think about that, Tom?
This is clearly the tome of Upsilas.
Oh, dear God! Upsilas' tome?
Mort, it's very similar to Lunanitar's tome, and...
Oh my God, of course. Frederick, you did not guess that. You did not. You don't listen to me.
I think it is safer with us than at the university. I must be honest.
Maybe Upsilas chose us to have that and guard it. Maybe it's a symbol of guidance.
The thing is that we cannot let this university know that we have this, or anyone, right? Because that's bad.
Yes. The university did ask for me to come,
I'll keep it in the bag of holding, I think.
so we could still head that way.
No, we should,
Yes.
but it's probably best that you keep it out of your books.
Yes,
Just in
forgive
case.
me, Upsilas. I thought it was poorly crafted. There was nothing in it. I couldn't read it. I just grabbed it. Oh,
It's okay.
Maybe-
It's okay.
River, maybe it's a gift. Maybe this is our purpose.
Okay.
Shh. What should we do with the others?
The other two.
Yeah, well, they'll know in time.
Yeah, let's maybe not tell them.
It's a
Right
lot.
away.
It's a lot. Well, they'll know in time.
I wanted to say, I understand a little bit what it's like to be used. Maybe not to that extent, but
Oh, it's the worst despicable sin someone could commit is when you take their agency away, or your own agency away, and that's what you suffer through, and that's what I suffered through. And I think we bonded through that when we first met, and we knew that. But thank you, River. I do feel better talking about this.
yeah, it does feel quite good to talk about things.
Yeah, we'll tell Alan that. Maybe not.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Let's get back before they notice anything. I'm
Okay.
gonna put this in the bag of holding though,
That's a safe spot for it.
and
Good thinking.
we'll make sure that you don't have it on your person,
No, not mine. Not amongst my things.
just in case. But we'll keep
Smart.
it safe. We'll keep it safe. Keep it
Right.
secret. Keep it safe.
Tell me, do you want to get the
It's quite cool.
the group?
It's quite cool.
Quite cool.
So River's gonna go back into the room with Mort and put it in the bag of holding
Got it.
to keep it, so that just in case things go a certain way.
All right. You all
Are
right?
you okay, Leaf?
Fell down the stairs.
I almost fell down the steps too.
And then Elena fell down.
Running,
That did fall.
Oh no!
running down these
We were-
dang on stairs.
I'm sorry we were so loud. We were trying
D&D is
to,
dangerous.
like, cut you guys
I
out.
hear you.
Yeah.
And then we were laughing really because we were like, our characters like, hey, I do this, and you guys were like having really deep conversations.
It's like, oh no, I can swing a sword.
Fell down the
Me
stairs.
and Jar Jar Binks.
No.
I think
Jar Jar in the chat.
No. He's through.
That's the one I want.
I
to follow.
really hurt my
Jar Jar.
foot.
Are you
Oh my God, I
okay?
hurt
The
my foot too.
stairs.
Mm.
I felt
All
like
right,
I
so
fell
you
down
were
the
all
stairs.
a slumber.
Yeah,
All of
but-
us are sleeping now?
yeah. We went back to the room and I went to bed.
Everyone's in. Yeah. So you go back into the bed. Mort, you
Crawl, like,
take some
around.
time thinking a little bit about what you saw, but eventually you do
What you
find
saw?
sleep.
Do I have a peaceful rest?
Actually, yes. After this conversation, you all get a long rest. Well deserved.
Yay.
Oh my max HP, it's crazy how it went to the same thing. So I don't get hurt. So I'm
You
ranged.
careful.
And you guys
Don't
wake up
manifest
in
that.
your very quaint room, eunuchs in your little hammock.
eunuchs in our little hammocks.
All of you eunuchs.
Eunuchs.
Only
The
one
group of
eunuch.
eunuchs.
Only one eunuch in this group.
Only,
Yeah.
There's 2 eunuchs.
Is that our
in
group
this room.
name?
The eunuchs.
The eunuchs.
Oh,
No, we
I kinda
cannot
like it.
be.
I kind
Why
of
not?
like
River
it.
still has all of their equipment.
All right, you all wake up in the small little quaint room
Makes sense.
in get the Gander Inn in the village of Mundaholm, and it is your day to do with what you choose.
What was going on in Mundaholm last we were
You were
here?
selling
Well, remember
Jeez.
that Margot, one of the greatest blacksmiths, and all
I
over
wrote
the
that
land.
Margot.
Y'all, you guys did some history check, and you did know that Margot Hillhelm does reside in Mundaholm. If you were ever to want something smithed,
Does she have?
She is the one.
I think that after a nice hearty breakfast at the tavern, that's where Leaf is gonna head.
We're gonna have breakfast. We wake up. River's still in bed when
Brekkie.
y'all are getting ready. I just want you to know that River is a habitual sleeper inner.
A sleeper in her.
yeah, Erin does have a spread. You know, it's not huge. This is not like this is not a large city, but there is meats and potatoes to be had in the morning.
Yeah, yeah. And I toss her some coin.
Thank you. Good thing she's got quick elven reflexes.
With the slingshot.
Slingshot a gold piece. Love
At
it.
her face.
All right.
Because I'm eating a lot of it.
Sure.
So I'll give her a gold.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Give her a gold.
Give her a go.
Give her a go. Why not?
Come on now.
Oh, my kids. They're pranking me.
All right, and
My kids are playing
what is it
joke
you
on
like
me.
to do?
Leaf, did you want to check out the legendary blacksmith?
Oh, I do want to. I'm going to see if this Margot has anything of interest to me. Or to any of you,
Did we
really.
find out what the miners were mining when we met them?
You did not.
Alright. Maybe the blacksmith probably gets the scoop on that.
Yes.
I
So,
thought that
yeah,
was
I'm
something
gonna-
fart.
Mine and fart.
Mine and fart. Sorry.
It's a lot of very highbrow here, Five-Sided Die.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
Of
very
course.
Fat
much,
Piss.
very
Fat
much.
Piss.
Fat Piss Productions. You can
Fat
start
Fart.
talk about fart.
If that becomes, we're manifesting it. We're saying it so much, it's gonna become our true.
No, I really do not want
Farts
to
and
be.
feats.
No.
I can't believe it.
Farts and
That was
fat.
Tommy's great idea. River is still sleeping.
So yeah, I'm gonna head over to the blacksmith.
River's
I don't know if
maybe
anybody
just
wants to
now waking up to the
come
empty
with.
bed, the empty
Yes.
room.
When you wake up, there's a little plate of food next to you that I left.
What's
there.
on it?
How nice.
A little bit of meat, a little bit of potatoes.
Little meat and potatoes.
Meat.
Actually, no
Potatoes.
meat because I think that last time we were eating, River didn't want any meat, so just a lot of potatoes and some greens.
That's so thoughtful, Eve.
So thoughtful.
I ate your meat. So he's gonna go to.
Classy.
I don't know if anybody's coming with.
Where are you going? Oh, the blacksmith.
Margot, blacksmith, great and
Hi.
masterful.
I've always wanted
I
to
have
see
no
the
idea where you
great
guys have gone.
Margot work.
Well then, come on with.
I'm just gonna get like dressed slowly.
Are you coming next?
What?
Are you coming to see the blacksmith?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna do. Yeah.
I'm like, we're gonna.
Yeah.
I feel like venture out
Do you
of
have
the
a
room. I'm like,
blacksmith
where did they
in-
go? Didn't tell me where.
Squeaker
How,
The
about how much time would you say?
Redwoods?
Probably well after they've left the tavern.
Good to know.
Sorry.
By the time I
Yeah.
stumble out.
offensive.
All right.
Sorry.
All right,
It's my breakfast.
Leaf, Nix, and Mort, you all head down the fairway, which is it's a small village, but there it's easy to spot as you guys walk out of the inn and turn left. You can see the smoke rising. This is a forge that is open-faced, so you can see the inside of it,
Like a sandwich.
and you can see the flames and the smoke, and you can hear the sounds of the quenching, and it's kind of like the big to-do in town. This is the big money maker here besides the mining, and much of the mining goes into Margot's craft. As you guys approach, you see a stout leather apron, ebony skin, dark, rich beard of this dwarven woman. Hair pulled back and up into like a big like bun
Where
on the
would
top of her.
dwarves-
What's that?
She's
Dwarf
dwarf.
woman.
Isn't that tone and dwarf?
It's Duragar, which is like dark dwarves.
Underdark.
Underdark.
Gray skin is Duragar. This dwarf has ebony skin, and like a almost caramel colored eyes as you like see the fire in the irises as you approach, and she sort of pays you no mind. You can see someone is working along with her. You assume maybe an apprentice. But all across the left side is a bunch of ingots, just bars of melted metal. Not melted, they're at this point bars of smelted ore or different types of metal. And you see on the right-hand side, there's things like shovels, nails, very common items. There is only one sort of prized possession that is hanging on the wall. And it is a beautiful master sword. This is Margot's greatest work, not for sale, as it clearly says underneath it. But this is what shows the craftsmanship of this blacksmith. Generally, you guys know enough about smithing. Not that any of you are super learned in it, but generally when you go to a blacksmith, you are going to ask for work to be done. You don't walk in there and buy a sword, generally, okay? Especially in someone who is as busy as she is. She is generally going to be taking care of the town, which is a mining town, but overall she is a master smith, so you guys can approach as you see her quenching something into the fire or into the water, pulling it up, lays it on an anvil.
The smell of sulfur is wonderful.
It is, and it's hot. As soon as you guys approach, the heat is almost
We're in a
breathtaking.
bullfrog farm and you're like, yuck.
I don't like this smell.
Hello.
And hammering. Morning!
Morning. You must be Margot.
That's me. You can see
I-
she looks up at you now, not even looking down at what she's doing.
Hi.
But perfect craftsmanship.
Wow.
Good day.
Impressive.
Flips it over.
I was wondering. You see, this is a sword that I have. It's a great sword.
Hands it off to her apprentice. Let's take a look at it then.
I hand it over.
Oh.
What do you think of it?
And it does a few swings. Nice balance.
I quite like it. I'm wondering, how would you personally improve it?
Well, to be honest, this is a master's work. I don't typically mess with perfection.
All right, thank you. Just wanted to be sure.
Showing off.
You gonna check
Just
that
if there's any kind of improvements, then I would want to do
You gonna
it.
check that
I could sharpen it for you.
I would like that.
Could
yeah.
use a sharpen.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. And I hand it back. The miners around here, what do they mine?
Oh, all manner of different metals. Generally, what we work in here is, your mundane bits. But there's something I've been especially excited about as of late. There's a type of mithril that I have. They've brought me back some, and I've been doing some work on. I'd love to get my hands on some more.
Cool.
Never heard of such a word.
Yeah, I've said it before. Nobody really. I think I'm going to bring it into the world. It means
Oh.
this is nice.
It means nice.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Okay.
I love the dead air.
Sitting here quietly. Yeah, that's because
What's your friend doing?
There's
Sorry.
a bit of a noise coming from.
Sorry, I hear.
Oh, is it too loud?
No, it's
no,
not
it
too
was
loud.
vibrating on something.
Oh,
That's what I went over there to do, but it didn't.
It tends to do that here in the forge.
I'm not here, so you just heard a disembodied whisper of a voice that's
right.
not rehearsed.
So marvelous Margot needs mithril.
I would love some more mithril. Now our everyday miners, they go in and they get, the ore, they get the useful bit. But they haven't ventured into the mithril too often.
Where do you find the mithril?
Deep, deep into the mines.
Not there.
All right.
You know, yeah.
That's
Remember,
It's like
here.
stumbling around trying to figure out where we went.
Isn't mithril a bit magical?
Mithril is imbued in such a way that it is strong as platinum, but almost as light as a feather.
Are the ores easy to spot with the naked eye?
For one that knows them, yes.
Ores. I don't.
Most people in Munderholm can pick them out quite easily.
Is there anyone? Well,
They have
Okay.
miners.
okay, yeah, they have miners.
I don't think we need to do it.
We could take one with us if we go or something. But
I would pay.
We've got a lot on our plate.
Yeah, we got a lot going on, you guys. I'm not here. I'm not here. You know what? I can't keep you guys on track. So I'm not
Typically,
here.
when I see a group of adventurer types like yours, I can't pass up the chance to ask.
I'm sorry. My brain stopped. She's asking us to find,
Mithril?
mithril,
and we can do that.
it's deep in caves,
But the caves are close by.
In the mines.
right in their mind.
Yeah, not far at all.
Why don't we just try it?
We have a lot. Well, I'm not here. You know what? I can't speak.
Yeah, you
cannot.
stepped in.
I'm looking around for
not
people.
necessarily in the biggest hurry to get to Miskatonic.
This is true.
I would like to go into a mine? Because I want to personally.
So you want us to go and find Mithril?
You look like the adventuring type to me.
We are adventurers.
And there's not many an adventurer that won't do just about anything for some coin, in my experience.
No, I'm not in it for the coin. I'm in it
Or
for the
trade.
glory.
Do you think if we
Or
found
trade.
enough mithril, if maybe we could use it to imbue a sword of great?
I would never personally put mithril on a sword,
Okay.
but I wouldn't absolutely use it for armor. Indeed, it is. It allows the same amount of basically protection as plate mail, but allows your movement to not be so disturbed.
Well,
The tin can.
where exactly should we go?
Well,
Oil them up.
deep into the mines. Would one of you fetch me one of those little biscuits you're eating?
Oh yes.
Oh, I paid for
Oh,
them
you must be
myself.
tired from forging.
I am, and it's.
I liked your flips and the rhythm steps.
I've missed my breakfast.
I
I've
believe these are
already
called munchieskins. Munchiekins. Whoa!
They're
Almost
called,
lost
they're
them
called
all.
dwarven donuts.
Sponsored.
Delicious.
Dwarvish donuts.
Dwarven nuts.
No.
I'm not here.
You're not, definitely not.
Where is River?
You're gone.
River slept in.
Ah, you missed it.
Well,
Here.
do you
mithril.
maybe
No.
have any type of map, or could we find one so that we knew where?
You might as well.
Oh, is it
Well-
is it dangerous at all going deep enough for the mithril?
Mines can be dangerous, yes.
I'm an avid spelunker.
Then you'll have no issue.
Not at all. Best one-armed spelunker that's ever existed.
I mean, I know that you could use some armor that maybe isn't so cumbersome.
The weight serves a purpose, Leaf. It's to remind me of my burdens, my penance, and so if I ever pass, and if I was ever reanimated in some horrible way, I would be slowed down and dragged down to the dirt, where I would
Adventures are
belong.
hilarious. I love the way you talk.
More.
Yeah, it's very funny.
Couldn't you just do that in your brain?
No, the discipline has to be in the body.
One thing I will say about mithril and the mines is that the mines don't like to give it up.
The mines
Is there-
themselves,
are
are
they
they alive?
Well, the way I believe it is
Yes.
that all things are alive in some ways, especially the natural things that have been here far longer than we have.
So they're like
Absolutely.
breathing?
Well, not like you and I, but they do have a presence and an essence, and we should respect it. So when we take something from it, we should give something in return.
What is proper offerings?
understand?
Some like to sing to the mines.
Did you hear that?
Others like to make...
Nick specifically?
I
You have a beautiful voice.
Others
You're a
like to
dancer.
do what?
Others like to leave their art
Does anyone say?
for the mines to take in as history. Others, they tell stories. But generally, you'll find the mines a lot more, well, let's just say they will ease out things a little more willingly.
You lube them up a little bit.
With a exchange.
I think that we can give them a bit of art, or I've got a beautiful singing voice.
You do?
I do.
Could you sing me a song now?
What song would you like to hear?
Oh, I'd love to hear the song of the... What should we do? The young prince came along?
Oh, I
Or
love that one.
The whale found him?
The whale found him. How about the young... Okay, I've got it. I'm going to make
Okay.
one up on the spot.
Let's
No,
do it.
do the young prince.
No, you know this song thoroughly.
The young prince came along and Okay, so here's how it goes. The young prince came along, yes he came along, and the whale found him, yes he found him. Remember that?
Oh, a melody you've done. What do they call that when you put two together?
Medley.
A medley.
I've never heard. You're such a good singer.
It wasn't that beautiful.
How creative!
My
You
mum always
used-
said that I had the most beautiful voice.
She was right.
You used the book reference. That's oh my god.
The book reference is actually a really old song, also.
Well,
Oh, that's a very
the
famous
song
story.
is based off the book
It's
that's been
based-
around
the
for,
song's based
for
off the book.
The whale
generations.
found him.
I didn't. Shut up.
And then the whale found him.
How did I not know that?
And then the whale found. You never heard this.
No, I know. I don't know the song that well. I
And then
know
the whale
this.
found him.
And the whale
So how's it
found
go?
him.
And the whale found him.
And then the whale found him.
And the whale found him. And the whale found him.
And the whale found him.
Yes. My
All
dad
right.
would sing that to me when I was a baby.
Your papa?
My papa.
You mean like 2 years ago? When you were a
3.
baby?
And a half.
You know, speaking of the whale finding him, friends, come here for a second.
Yeah. You're like,
We don't have to go to Miskatonic right away
do you
because
not?
I believe that in my possessions, unknowingly at first until today,
Oh no. Wait, why is River not there?
You're not there.
I'm looking. Can I, real quick, can I do like a
You're
investigation?
not here.
Well, I know, but like
What
I'm
happened
looking.
today?
I'm actively
What
looking
happened
for them.
today?
You have been actively looking.
Actively looking.
Okay, so you go make a perception check.
Do it with one of your other ones.
No, never. 19 plus 9.
Okay, 28. It takes a little bit of time just because you're not sure you woke up and whatever. But you do know that you all talked about Margot.
Yeah.
And so just as you hear, without my knowing, you walk into the mine. Or into the
Oh my
forge.
gosh, hello, good morning. Hey Mort, hey Mort, hey Mort. What are you talking about?
well, the whale finding him.
What were you saying about a book?
I think that in his possession he accidentally had the book of the. I think he took it. Didn't you take the whale finding him book?
Yes, that book.
Yes.
That book.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that you returned that.
No, I think he accidentally.
I
I
have
saw
a
it in
really
his stuff
bad
last
habit
night.
of
You're gonna
not
have-
returning books.
You're gonna have so many fees.
Make a deception check. Over.
My passive
Yeah, I'm a
perception
bit-
is 8.
19 plus 6.
25. You can make an
I'm a
insight
bit
check.
of a
though.
I've
criminal
stopped.
in
You might get a natural
the eyes of
25.
the library.
It's a natural one.
Natural one.
-1.
Can I try?
You get 0?
I want to try
I
too.
got 1
Okay.
minus 2.
25, y'all.
I'm trying too. What is it? Deception?
No, you have
Insight.
to.
Insight.
Oh wait, insight.
3.
Oh,
Yeah, y'all just don't know.
And the
That's
whale found him.
funny. That's
So you're
funny.
gonna
And the whale
have
found
quite
him.
the fee. Can I actually, Mort? Can I have a conversation with you really quick?
Yes.
Just us. Just us.
Let's talk about the subtleties of the whale book.
No. I just.
Oh,
So I just think we're well away from them. By the way.
Yeah,
Okay.
we rolled so badly
We're
that we're just
practicing
like
the song.
You're right.
I just think it's best if we keep this a secret from them for now. You know? Because I'm just worried that. I don't want them to think.
it is a lot. Maybe I should have better timing.
True.
I just think, especially in front of Margot herself, and I just worry.
Maybe now's not the place or
Now,
time.
maybe when we're alone and not in public and not around so many
Sure.
people, and it's okay because I
Okay.
understand wanting to have a complete and total trust between people.
Yeah, I
I mean,
felt
I
good.
don't personally
I felt
get it, but I
good.
know that you get it. But let's just keep it a secret for now.
Okay, deal.
Deal. I don't want to just go to hand, but I will do it. I will shake on it. Yes.
So good.
It's so good.
We need to like practice more.
Wow. What are you guys singing?
The classic.
And the prince came along, and the prince came along, and the whale found him.
Wait. Are you singing The Young Prince Came Along?
Yes.
Yeah.
The young prince came
That's
along.
not how it
his
goes.
hobgoblins
That's definitely not how it
came.
goes.
It's just not how it goes.
The young prince came along and he came along with his friends and he
No. That's not how it
But
goes.
what about the young prince
It goes,
himself?
The young
That's
prince.
sad.
The young prince came along. He can do no wrong. You don't remember this, or what? Or did my
dad
mum
sang
always
it.
just sing it
The
to
young
me
prince
as a
came
child?
along, he could do no wrong.
He could do no wrong, so we sing this song.
There you go.
Prince.
Well, you're getting it wrong now.
Da-da-da, yuda,
The young prince came
Yeah,
along,
you
he
got
could do no wrong, he could do no wrong, so he sang this
This
song.
song.
He has a lot of friends, friends are his people of the land. You don't remember
The
that?
land of Cavaria.
Kavaria.
There you go.
I just think that's.
That's the one I knew,
Well, we
but
made
I
a new
enjoyed
version.
the new one
You
as
let
well.
them. And I don't know the
in
whale
like
sound,
6
Tim, I'm gonna
9
be
time
honest with you.
signature. It's very difficult to remember.
Oh, it's a ballad. Wow, you guys are great. So,
All right.
alright.
Minor.
So we've been
minor.
talking with.
So yeah, River, let's catch you up.
We've been talking with
There's an
Marga.
opportunity.
We have an opportunity.
An
Margot
opportunity.
Wilhelm. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
The minds are
Marvelous
alive
Margot.
with the sound.
Whoa, wait. The mines are alive.
Well-
What's going on?
Well, no, in
sound of
it's common for dwarves to hold the mines and mountains as an entity like that. It's
Okay, what
part
are we
of their
doing?
worldview.
So-
we want mithril ore for the blacksmith.
We're going mining.
Yeah.
But,
They
you
have
bring me
miners at their
mithril,
town.
if,
Well,
if we
I'll
bring,
give you half price on. I'll just charge you for the work.
Mark,
But you have to bring me enough that I can do something else with if it making you
Mark
something.
told us that since he kept that whale book, that we don't need to go to Miskatonic anymore. As soon, at least.
Right, because he kept the whale book.
Yeah, because they kept the whale book and put us
Yeah,
on
we're
fees.
no
I
hurry.
understand the no rush. I get that. But
Yes.
here's the thing, though. Is this something that we should be doing?
yes.
Yes.
We have so
Because
much
you
to
see,
think about.
you see, this beautiful, young woman.
Yeah, she's clearly a woman.
Okay, this beautiful
Leaf,
young
you do
woman.
not talk
Don't
to a
assume
master
anybody-
smith in this way.
Of all people to assume a gender.
Look at her. Do you not know?
I'm sorry, I did
what
not know your
dwarves look-
pronouns.
What are your pronouns?
I don't know
I
exactly
don't
what you
have
mean,
any.
but I'm Margot.
That's Margot.
She's a woman. She
Are you
looks.
a
I'm a woman.
That's.
It's
I just wanted
offensive to
make-
assume otherwise.
I wanted to make sure I ask everyone their pronouns.
Have you ever seen a dwarf woman before?
I've met dwarves before. Yes.
Okay, well,
Well, lock it up.
Anyway,
I'm a specimen.
this beautiful woman
Thank you.
has said that I
That's
would be able to get much cheaper mithril armor, and you know how I'm always clanking around. It's an issue.
You're really loud.
I'm very loud.
all right.
Also,
let's-
River, I don't know how you feel about mithril armor. If you're even able,
I do
if
wear
it's
armor.
too cumbersome, that's true.
I could maybe use some for my
I like my clothes.
legs.
That's the thing.
For your legs.
I don't
You
know.
can get
Hey, you
Maybe
have
we
an
could
armor where I could
jewelry
just
or
wear
something.
the same clothes that I always wear.
Can you have a shield with that's your bow and arrow is a two-handed weapon, so you wouldn't be able to hold both.
But I could
That's why I can't
maybe
either.
could I use? Would it be useful for weapons at all?
Would what? Mithril?
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Because I did read.
What about for the bow itself?
No.
But I say.
No. Mithril is incredibly strong. It's
Defense.
it's defensive.
What if I had like a little tiny string of it?
What would be good
And
for what would be good for Nyx? And as she's looking at you, she says, "You're a ranger.
Yeah.
What do you fight with when you're not far away from someone? If you're up close in battle, what do you use?"
These paws.
It's a shame to waste that dexterity that you use as a ranger, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why not? Why not use a
Shield.
a sword?
A sword.
But
Little old me.
A little
rapier.
sword.
Little pincher.
Like a pirate.
Yes.
well, like anyone who would fight in such a way that uses dexterity, rapiers are very dexterous.
Okay, I can maybe could do a sword.
It's a very fine weapon.
Should I do a sword?
Perhaps.
I
Just in
think
case.
it's wise to always have a close range weapon. But
Just in case.
aren't your
I have two of them.
your violent and worthy paws?
I don't
Your-
know if
your
you're
paws are this
aware,
big.
because I am a master smith, but generally when you buy your weapons from an armorer, you're spending a great deal of money. They buy from me and they put a markup. If you buy right from the source, you get a bit of a discount.
How much?
Well, for a rapier of your size, if you were to fetch me some mithril, I could do it for 10 gold.
10 gold is not that bad.
It's a day's work for me.
That's a good price.
We gotta do it.
What about some plate armor?
I would just want
Plate
something
armor.
made by
Well,
Margot
I would want
herself.
some armor as I have plate armor right now,
I see.
and it's very cumbersome.
I know.
So I would like
heard of
something that
Cuillin.
is
I did.
maybe a bit lighter. Just armor in general. You said it would be about the same strength as plate armor.
It would be.
We have
How
to
much
drink
would you
water.
charge for something like that?
Water
If I was
drink.
to go and get you the mithril and then some so you can make more.
Hydrate.
It
Hydrate.
is hydrate. It is not cheap.
Cheers. Thank you. Cheers.
The work that I
It's like a
I
surf.
spin. It's much like, have you ever seen chainmail? But it's like woven. It's
Right.
something new I've just been doing, and it's delicate, but it's beautiful.
That's what I like to hear.
And if you were to bring me back mithril, enough for yourself and enough for a whole nother set, I could give you a great discount.
Okay.
I would do it for 100 gold.
Ooh.
All right.
How would we know if we had enough mithril? Would the miners know?
Well, the amount of mithril that I would need would be about
Did you lose the disadvantage on dexterity?
this much.
18.
She hands you a satchel. Fill this to the brim, and that will be what I need
For both sets
for both sets.
and for the rapier.
The rapier I'm going to do in a
It's a different
different blade steel, but
It's a different thing.
I could do just a bit of ornate business on it. Give it a little flair.
Okay.
I do like flair.
I have another question. I've got this plate armor. I'm not going to say it was very expensive. Would you like that in exchange, maybe for a bit of a discount? I could give you my armor, and then you can melt it down, use it for something else.
Yes, if I were to be honest, I would never sell someone else's work. But I could repurpose it. It's. I like you lot.
I like you too, Margot.
That would be a shame. I would take that someplace and sell it.
Okay.
Maybe
I would
give
do
it to
that.
Nyx.
I could maybe.
I
use
don't know
it.
if it would
And you are
When you're done with
magic.
it, let's see if Nyx would fit
I
in
get
it.
little
I
things
like
for the
to
heels.
wear my clothes because I have one. I like the way that I look, and I don't want to mess that up with armor, something as tedious as armor. However, I'm an easy target in battle, so is this something that I can?
Maybe you could put something underneath your shirt.
No,
You
I mean,
could wear a mithril shirt.
I would not like that.
But you're always wearing.
Well, I've
everything
heard of
else
this thing
on
called
top.
glamored studded armor, and I heard that it's kind of like wearing
Magic.
Oh,
Yeah.
magical.
Yes.
Where
I
could I
don't deal in
find that?
magic. You'd have to have that imbued by somebody who does, enchantments. It's not something that I would do.
Well, it's good to know. Thank you.
Is there a way to make my armor heavier?
No.
No? Okay, never mind.
We don't need it to be any
Let's go
heavier.
more. Sheila grabs your hand.
Okay.
So where do we have to go though? To the mines.
The
Yeah,
mines.
there's mine.
In mines.
Is there like a
I
miner
don't
scout
like
that could
doing
show us
manual
where to
labor,
go?
you
Or
guys.
I mean, it is.
You don't have to do
it's
it.
pretty easy to
You're not
get
getting
to.
anything.
It's
from it.
Lunat's day, so
This
it's
is the
people
bag
are
of
working.
All right.
You
Which
can
is it?
clearly
The
find
bag.
the miner.
It's the other
Oh,
bag.
good sir, where's the mithril?
Sack.
We want one of those? Hey, miner, where's the mithril?
That's you.
No, I guess so.
That's more.
That's more.
No, I
As
guess
they
so.
go ahead
I
in front of
don't
me
know.
a little bit, I'm gonna take out the sending
No,
stone
I guess so.
and I'm gonna just say,
No, absolutely.
just checking in. Is everything all right? Any updates?
It takes about 30 seconds or so before you hear.
Eating ass, smoking grass.
You're all right. Everything is. It's actually going pretty okay. I'll have more information soon. Be safe.
I'm afraid for her life.
I can only send one message per day, so I can't say nothing else.
Smoking
Except
grass.
that.
You guys make your way to the
Thank
opening
you for
of the
moving this
mine,
along.
and you see a familiar young lad in his late 20s.
Aldo?
It's Simus.
Silas, sir.
How
We murdered it.
here?
It is Simus.
Sweet.
Yes.
So, I don't really know him too well because I was asleep.
You were asleep during that time.
He's a
That
minor.
portion of the night.
Hi, young Silas.
And he's not a minor, but he is a minor.
How are things with Lucy?
Lily.
Lily.
She's doing good. I did that thing that you told me with the puffing up.
Does
the
she like
chest.
that?
She didn't actually, and told me to quit doing that weird thing that I was doing.
But it works for me.
But
so
we had a
you must
great
not be
night,
doing it
and
right.
I held her hand.
Oh, that's lovely.
I walked her home, and I reached down and I took her hand, and she took mine back.
Oh, so cute.
And did you give her a kiss?
No,
Not yet.
not
She
yet.
she didn't like the chest.
They need to take things slow.
Oh right.
You don't understand.
But
We're
she
so
liked
little.
when I bought
Never
the
had a
drink. She liked that
significant other.
portion of it. When I bought her the drink, she said that was nice.
Oh, that is nice.
You
Yes.
really shouldn't be taking advice from him. He's never had a relationship before.
But he's a very good-looking gentleman.
It doesn't necessarily mean that he knows what he's doing. Love.
And he speaks with such confidence.
Most men do.
I
found.
don't.
Well, there's your problem.
Yeah, I guess so. Trying to work on it.
There you go.
You should be confident. You're very handsome.
Thank you. Lily did. My hand was so sweaty though.
My hand gets sweaty too.
A little pause.
Does my hand get sweaty too? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
It used to.
At one point, that hand got sweaty.
But thank you. I really. How can I repay you?
You know what? You could repay us. We are venturing into the mine on Margot's order.
Oh,
Do you happen to know of a map? Or
Just where can we find the
we
mithril?
don't use maps, but
Mithril or
the mithril.
That's
That's
what she's
way-
asking for.
That's way down there.
Ugh.
we
how
can do
far
it.
down
You
there?
can do it. You can take a nap and I'll give you a piggyback.
It's a good ways.
I don't like doing with business.
Probably with the slippery bits and the moss, and then the pots with the water, and then there's a good bit of crawling.
Do you have?
I mean, what? Crawling for me?
Oh, probably not for you.
That's
You're
fine.
standing straight
Oh,
up.
that'd be great.
I can't
But
believe we're
it
doing
takes,
this.
I don't know, maybe about 6-7 hours,
Hours.
something like that.
Something like
Pretty
that.
crazy.
I don't know why I went
6-7
Irish.
hours.
Hours.
Hours
Something
Something like that.
That sounded nice. Hours.
to get
Hours.
there, and then 6 to 7 to get back.
It's a little easier on the way back, but yeah.
14 hours of my time.
You don't have to come.
Underneath
No, you can stay home.
the
It's
world.
beautiful there.
Weren't we
Where the
just
mithril
underneath
is?
the world?
There's a bit of just the moonlight, if you go at just the right time, that hits through the center of the cavern and it just shines.
All right.
Oh, it's amazing.
I need
Just
to
work.
see
I would
it.
like to see that.
I would
You've
like
sold
to
me.
see that.
Fine. Let's go.
Let's go!
Could you?
Would you like me to lead you the way?
maybe-
I can't spend my days
Sure,
because I'm
but
getting
could you
paid.
point us
Yes,
in the right
can you-
direction?
Absolutely, I would be
Start us
happy to.
Thank you, Simus.
I don't want to get lost, you
Is
guys.
there a special pickaxe to remove the mithril, or just any old would do? We need a pickaxe.
You want to be gentle with it.
Gent.
Hands.
Yeah, don't in that part of the mine, which is why most of us miners just don't do it. We're far too, clumsy and rugged. But we do what we do because we make easy coin quickly for the, what we need daily. But to get the mithril, it's I've only done it once before. It's time consuming. But you have to gently a chisel is going to be your best bet, and a mallet. And you want to just
Who
ever
has a
so
chisel and a
gently
mallet?
chisel
Doesn't Nick have a
about
chisel and a
it,
mallet?
but not on it.
Around it.
I have
Right.
a wooden stake
Yeah, about
and
that.
a hammer. Do you have a hammer?
Is that good enough? I think we need a
A
little.
crowbar?
Probably
I
not.
have, I have a
Yeah,
signet
like-
ring.
I have a shovel. I have an iron and a palm.
So,
Do you need some tools?
yes, could
Can
you
we-
loan us?
yes.
Yeah, I can. Yeah. 1 minute. And he just reaches on his side, pulls out some. Oh, I've got 2.
That's perfect because I'm not doing it.
I'll
Oh.
take it. Put it in the bag of holding.
There you are. Do you need another hammer?
Yeah.
I could put it in the bag of hoarding if you'd like.
It's your whole body
All right,
size.
follow me.
Onward, Simus!
So this is where we typically work here in the openness. And if you venture just a bit more, you can find, sometimes you can find some very good stone and some very good ores and some good things that like to melt down to make the ingots that Margot uses. But if you go through here, just a bit, and you follow it, follow me, look, so you guys all know what we're talking about. And you guys can see at this point that it sort of comes just a bit of a, like it's a bit claustrophobic in this area. So you kind of have to sidle in, so like sideways sidling, like through this very sort of cramped
I'm
spot.
fine.
And he's like, I'm not going to go any further than this, but you just sort of sidle along, and you'll see a short opening, and then you'll see a little bit of it looks like it's a drop, but it's not too bad. You're best to sit on your backside and slide, and then you'll see just a bit of, you'll hear it before you see it, the water. It's not too bad though. It's not. You can make your way around it, but follow that stream, and then you have to go down into the stream.
Oh, are we going to get very dirty?
Well, yeah.
Oh, you
River in the
guys.
river.
I'm sorry, but you go into the stream, and you're gonna have to hold your breath for just a bit as you go under. And just when you think you can't hold your breath any longer, you come up.
She's got little lungs.
I got.
And then you're almost about halfway there. So from there, you find yourself in a large pool of water. You get out of that, go to the left, climb up. It's a bit of like a stairwell, man-made. It's been carved. Bit of a stairwell. Go up to the right, and you'll just follow the path round and round and round and round.
This sounds like torture,
And
honestly.
round and round until you see just a small opening. There you'll have to crawl.
Oh my god, is it not over yet?
You won't have to crawl, but the rest of you on all fours, you'll sort of just crawl through that room. Crawl, 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 crawl. Keep crawling. It gets a bit dark, but as soon as you see a little bit of light, you've made it. Because there, as the moon hits the bright... Have you ever seen Mithril in real life?
No.
Well, I won't spoil it for you then.
Okay.
So what about coming back, though? The coming back part?
Just come back the very same way you came.
Okay, good to know.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But instead of going up and up and up and up, you can kind of just slide right down. For that portion of it.
All right. What about the part where we had to sit on our backside and slide down?
Oh, yeah, you'll have to climb that way.
We can do it. It's worth it.
6 of one, half dozen the other.
All
I'd
this work
say.
and you still have to spend 100 gold.
Right, you know how much this would usually be costing. I'll buy your sword if you do it with us.
Oh, I was gonna do it anyway, but yeah.
Maybe we can find somebody who can read that.
I gotta get back to work. Good luck, you
Thank
all.
you, Simus.
You're
I'll see you
right.
tonight
It's
in the
not
tavern.
dark, though.
And now I was able to.
It might, yeah.
Yeah, see you at the tavern.
I don't know what it is actually.
I know I was able to write down shorthand. I don't know if I'll be able to read it later.
I hope you got some of it because I started and then I
I've got
caught
it
up in
all.
the story and I just stopped.
All right, let's go before it gets dark. I don't want to be here all day.
Let's boogie. I don't either, but this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I think.
Yeah.
I've never seen Mithril in
Imagine
my
your
long years.
grandchildren.
You think I'm going to have grandchildren?
I
So
do,
many
yeah.
little streams.
Grand
How?
nieces and nephews.
Am I going to adopt them?
Perhaps. I don't know.
All right.
Nix is already just
like walking
moving, just like with ease.
Alright,
What up,
so here-
Nix?
We have to go now. My chest.
Tuck the chest this time.
Tuck
Yes,
it.
don't shout.
Yeah, I'm going. We're going, right?
Yeah, I'm already like, wait, I'm like 10
I'm
feet
gonna
ahead
cast
of them.
light
Okay.
Yeah, I'm following because I'm not
Casting
trying to
light.
be here all day.
All right.
on my hand.
Casting light on thine hand.
On thine hand.
On
So
thy
we, so we squeeze.
illumination on thy
So what we're doing
fingers.
is we have to squeeze past until we find a short opening.
You have to squeeze past.
I want to see.
So you'll
I wrote it all
you'll
down. I'm
sidle
not
in.
I will.
So you all have to go sideways, basically,
Yes.
just to start it off. So
Except for Nyx, who can just walk through it.
Nyx might be. I mean, it would benefit you a bit to go a little sideways, scooting up through. But no, you're basically all right.
Tucking my shoulders.
I mean, I'm
Perfect.
sucking in my entire
Your entire
rib cage.
Yeah.
River's pretty slender, so it probably doesn't like it's not harming
He's only
them
like,
to like go
70
sideways.
pounds, so
He weighs more than River does.
No way, Jose.
Yes, yes.
with the armor.
Oh, I have a lot of armor on. Shield.
River weighs 100. Wait.
I am heavy with the burden. Can I cast aid on my friend?
110 pounds
I'm,
only.
se-
I'm
Can
17
indeed.
pounds. Like,
Are we,
River weighs-
are we past the strafing?
110.
Yeah, you guys make it through.
Okay, and then I'll
This
cast
sidling.
aid.
All right, casting aid.
Aid. Everyone gets, hit points is raised by 5 max, so it's not temp hit points. It's you have 58 hit points now.
forever?
No, just for
For
8
long
hours.
rest.
Oh.
Yeah,
So how do we do that?
I don't know how you're gonna do it on.
You're gonna
I'm
put
just
it
gonna
in the
So what you do
outside.
is you click on it and you say override max HP.
Or maybe don't do that because you're gonna
I'm just
forget
doing
the
that.
thing.
Yeah, I'm
just
just
put it as
doing
temp
that.
hit points, but remember if I give you temp hit points, it will add to
It can
it.
add.
Oh,
Typically, when you
so-
get 10 hit points, they don't stack.
5 on top of your.
But this
Right,
will stack.
But this will
yeah.
stack.
Whoops. I don't know why I did that. Oh my god, I love that the Titanic is playing right now.
It is not.
I will start an inspirational speech about how good we are at shimmying. That's 8 temp hit
Well,
points.
what
Oh my
do you
god.
say?
What do you say?
13 points.
Now, I want to do it.
Never have I seen a shimmy.
The shimmy's so grand. I want to lead by example with the butt slide because of my tortoise-like
Oh,
back.
are you
Oh,
butt sliding first?
I'm butt sliding first, and that will be the inspiration itself. Watch. There's
it
nothing
muddy?
to fear, my friends. Nix, you already passed.
It's actually not muddy. It is the stone
Slimy?
is a bit slick. I wouldn't say slimy,
Slick.
but
Can I do?
Mossy.
Can I try to do like a cool like?
yeah. Do a little acrobatics.
15.
Oh yeah, you do a whole little
Yeah,
I
River is not even gonna put their butt on the ground. They're gonna do feet. Like one leg up, one leg forward.
Legolas. Are you doing Legolas?
A Legolas right now.
Down
Down
the
the
stairs.
Oliphant.
A
Or the
Legolas.
elephant, yeah.
A Legolas right now. Do you have to roll for it?
Down to roll that.
I want you to because I want to see how fancy it gets.
What is this gonna be? What, in acrobatics?
Acrobatics or athletics? I'd say acrobatics.
Yes, thank you. 18.
18. It's beautiful. It is much like Legolas. Legolas.
Leaf is just gonna.
There's scarves behind them in the
And you
breeze.
just butt slide.
Plate mail?
Like a pet.
And
you just
at
staring
the
straight
end,
up.
you just sort of spin on your back like a tortoise.
I want to use my shield like a sled.
You give me like
Oh,
Like on my
love
back.
it.
Luther.
Yeah.
Love it. Yes, so you all make it down the butt slide.
make it down the butt slide.
Make it down the
Mort
butt
having
slide.
gone first on his shield.
It's all waxed.
You all
Flew.
get 8 temporary hit points.
8 more?
No,
we have
13
we have
total.
13 now.
I was
Yes,
like, are
you
you
should.
dodging
Is it
it?
7 or 8? What do you get?
It's 8. It goes up with the level.
That's right, that's what I thought.
Goes up with the level, doesn't
It does.
Lovely
Versus-
then, 13
We have
points.
a lot of hit points to go
So
through.
we've now we've gone. Now we have to follow the stream.
I like the stream at
You
least.
follow the stream.
But then we have to go in it.
In
So
it.
In it,
In
you
it.
hear the stream.
River, I feel like you're a
But we
good
haven't
swimmer.
reached it.
Thank
We
you.
hear
I'm a great
it before we
swimmer.
see it.
Hear it before you see
I'm
it.
named after water, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Dude, were you born swimming?
No. It wasn't.
Was it a free birth?
It was actually, yes.
In the river.
Not in the river. Come on now.
Was it a
My
free
mum
birth?
just likes rivers and bodies of water.
Why didn't she name you Ocean?
Because that's not a very pretty name, is it?
Or tributary.
Or Brooke.
Well, that's also not a very pretty name, is it?
I think Brooke is a
Like the
beautiful
name
name.
Brooke.
Lovely.
Well, I like my name.
That chaffed my ass a bit, sliding down.
Mort, I don't think I've ever heard you swear.
Ah, well,
Second time.
it's a bit
Chop
painful.
my ass a bit.
It's a bit painful.
No
Not a
one
lot
really
of,
chaps my
not a lot
ass.
of
You
padding.
really chaps my ass.
Not much padding anymore.
I've seen it.
Now,
Unfortunately,
just
yeah.
now, you now see the river. It's a stream.
Dustin!
It's what I've been here the whole time.
Indeed.
Are we supposed to get in it at any point? When do
We're
we
supposed
get
to
in
follow it, and then at the end we're gonna have to get in it. They said.
Because we have to hold our breath.
Yeah, I have to hold our breath until we almost can't hold our breath no more.
it? I'm very good at holding my breath, for the record.
I'm okay, I just have very small lungs.
Very small.
Very
yeah.
small lungs.
Oh, wow. small.
Very small
What's going
lungs.
on?
What's that now? All right.
The lack of oxygen in this
River,
life.
if we get there, River just dives in.
All right. You all
Beautiful
see
dive. Wait.
River.
Can I do a roll for that?
I absolutely.
This
How are we gonna
Stream?
swim?
Would it be a performance?
How are you
check
guys?
for us?
I feel like he's just gonna
What if it's
float
bad?
like
I'm
a
gonna be so
body,
sad.
like a waterlogged
I
body.
love a
Like a
belly
corpse.
Yes.
That's so funny.
He just goes this way. He just corpse.
17.
Actually.
17. Yeah, it's a beautiful,
On the other side of it.
beautiful.
Swan dive.
I'm going to also. I'm gonna do a little. Do a cannonball, but I want it to be like.
Yes. You guys all look over as Nick says cannonball, and then it's like
Yeah, it's like one little drop of water comes out.
Yeah, like a,
it's like the perfect dive at the Olympics.
Mhm.
But yeah.
but a cannonball.
Mm-hmm.
You have to belly flop.
I think it like only comes up to like my shin.
Yeah, are we swimming yet? No.
Well, River and Nick's
I'm
enjoying.
going. Yeah, I'm going.
Ooh.
Broke his
Uh-huh.
neck.
How are we gonna
Up
swim?
there.
Say what?
No, they did.
Oh,
I
we have to get
dove
we have to get
into
in
the water.
and go under the water.
You will eventually get into
Okay.
the water, the stream.
I will get in the water then.
All right.
How are you getting in? I dove.
I'm gonna walk right in.
Okay.
You're just gonna walk in? How boring.
I need to stop
And
and,
you're in.
say something really fast. I filled this with the office water thing. What's it called?
Filter?
A water.
The water cooler.
Mm-hmm.
And it tastes the way a surf shop smells. And like every time
It
I
tastes like Aldo's.
Like wax.
yeah,
or
like it
what?
literally does, and I can't stop thinking about it. I just needed to share this. Okay.
Thank you.
The whale fell
More.
in.
How is Mort getting in
What
this
do
water?
you do?
So I immediately want to I see River jump
Oh
in real
no!
gracefully.
Hats off to you.
Oh, I don't even have it.
And my hat literally just comes off.
This is not it for
This
me.
is
That's
really,
fine.
this is really
I
not
thought we had
it.
another hat.
We do have another one.
Wait, can I wear the gray
This
one?
makes it look like my
I don't
forehead.
want to wear that.
My forehead just never ends.
We
if I
made
wear
Mort
this
wear
one.
the helm last
Oh,
time.
I don't
That's-
wear a fucking fedora. I hate
Said
fedora.
no one ever.
I'll wear the skull
There
or
it
the
is.
hand.
Perfect. Wonderful.
I don't
All right.
know.
How do you enter?
So
the
Mort's gonna see River beautifully do the dive, and Mort's gonna do a dive, but immediately looks like a waterlogged corpse.
Kevin.
Like just immediately like.
like you're.
Oh,
You are somehow denser than the water, and you immediately just, or the water is more dense than you are, and you just
float on
like
top.
you go and jump, and you just and start floating.
It's so funny.
And I just turn for breath. Or no, that.
Oh my god, like you're doing a stroke, but
Yeah,
you're not
but I'm not
stroking.
just
I
dead.
love it. I love
that's
it.
so funny.
All right, as you guys are making your way to the water, it's
I hate
almost
that
to
it
the
works.
point where you see that the cliff overhang in front of you is about
It's gonna
to
be me.
lower into the water, where you're gonna have to go under.
Okay.
I'll take that.
And
I can't.
it's at that moment that you guys go under that you feel something, River, against your leg.
Oh, the classic.
It's me.
Classic.
Is it seaweed?
Something
Is
is
it
against,
seaweed?
against your leg.
I look down. I open my eyes and I look to see. Can I see? I have dark vision.
You do. You see nothing.
Can I?
Oh, I don't like this.
Can you scream and I'll be like.
I come out of the water. I'm like, hey, there's something touching my legs and I can't see what it is.
Can I take a little gander?
I'm just gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna do I can't see. I looked and I can't see.
And Nick, do you feel something?
Yeah, I'm like, oh! And then I say, what was that? And then I start. What's that? What was it? What's that? What's that? Is it real?
Is it real?
Mort's just gonna have his eyes
kind
open
of
while
Nick
floating.
again up.
Can I do what is it? Investigation?
I'm also taking a gander.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Is it investigation or perception?
It's a perception.
Perception is much better for me, isn't it?
17.
18.
17 and 18. Because it's closer to you now, Nix, you look down and you see
Worm.
a creature.
A great white
A
shark.
creature. It's odd. Something like you've never seen before. It goes from gray to blue to purple.
It's a mermaid.
And it's sort of flapping its little, almost like a stingray, if I were to equate it with something. And it looks up at you and smiles. And then it swirls around.
Oh.
Oh,
It
It's
goes
friendly.
it's pretty.
I'm gonna wave
Okay.
at it.
And it
It's a pretty smile.
Oh, I
Waves
I
back.
That could have been
scream.
creepy.
I see it and I scream.
Yeah, that could have been creepy. That
I'm
was
like,
like,
oh!
I'm gonna say, wait, he's a friend. That's not.
Oh.
Wait, he's a friend. You
Wait,
look
he's
like
a
a magician, like who's failing.
like a child, like
My hair
like your
cut
first,
You look like-
like your first time
You
magician.
look like a 4-year-old magician who only does children's parties.
Yes, and you fumble with cards.
I hate that so much. Like the grabber.
Not the grabber.
All right, so the hats.
All
Hats
done,
off.
all done, hats.
yeah.
Hats off. Thank you. Hats off.
Yeah, I'm going. Still, I'm taking it.
Go on, Ta.
No,
You're
Tommy.
going first.
Tommy put hats off to you again.
God, you suck.
Damn it, Tommy.
Shut up,
He
bitch.
wants he wants to see Magician
right.
Jude.
You're a magician.
Wait, everyone has to hand them around now.
Okay, give
No,
me another
I
one.
don't
can't,
want
I
this
physically
one.
can't
Who
wear
gets the
that.
fedora?
I was having a breakdown wearing
Give
that
me
because
the
that made me
gun.
think of
Take
middle
the
school and
fedora.
made me like spiral into
I can't wear this hat. It doesn't fit my head.
This is
No,
not
I
better.
can't. I cannot wear this one either. This also doesn't fit my head.
Give it
That
to
was
him.
that was an obscure reference.
Here.
Did
I'll
you
wear it
get
if you want to.
No, I'll wear my hood.
I'll rally cap.
Tommy, you're
Bobcat.
interrupting this.
I look
All right.
ridiculous.
Go
Anyways,
Bobcats.
Anyway,
You guys
so
are getting
I
ready?
wave at the little guy.
you wave at the little
I
friend,
scream at the little guy, but then I realize he's just a friend. And then
and then
I
it flows away.
I look
Then
like
I
I'm at a bachelor.
take a deep
And
breath
then you're
then-
about to hit the wall. You guys see as
Wait,
River
you
goes
wait?
under the
You
water.
wanna wait? Can I
Yeah.
ask him for help? He's gone.
Yes, you could ask
And
him for help.
And he's gonna come up to me.
He immediately, as soon as you start like making your little squeak speaks at him,
you say?
he
Oh.
sails, like swims, and he comes right underneath you, and he looks up at you, and he takes his little tail and he smacks the back of you, and puts you right on his back, and you can grab both his little things, and you go start
I'm
sailing
riding
underneath.
his little ass. I'm so excited. I'm riding him.
I'm riding his little ass.
River, as you're going, you suddenly see Nyx on this creature float out in front of you, and Nyx, in just a moment's like time, you're up and through to the other side, and he flips you off, and not flips you off, but flips you
How
off his
big is
back.
he?
He's about the size of like a little bit bigger
Double
than Nyx.
birds.
Oh, I would not fit on his back.
Oh my god, perfect. I'm gonna say thank you so much, friend.
I'm
And he
swimming
goes-
still. I'm like,
Oh.
I'm gonna say sweet pig. Sweet pig. Thank you.
he doesn't understand that.
And he
I don't understand him, but I know
he
what he
swirls
means.
around you a little bit, and he like splashes with his like little side fin. He splashes you with some water, and you hear him go, and he goes away.
Oh my god, I love
Aw.
my best
I
friend.
love that, man.
I'm still
simply really
swimming.
look like
You're still
I'm like
swimming.
drunk. I want to keep the shots.
As you're sort of taken a little bit off by this, like, and you two are behind now, and River's kind of slowed for a second. I need everybody to make a Constitution save.
Baboochin time!
Not
Son
you,
of
you're
a
already
bitch.
through.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
shit,
done.
Sorry.
You're
I
done.
just
Where'd
went
that go?
straight to the ground. Sorry, Kevin.
Hey, that was a 20. I'm not even looking.
Really?
Yep, you threw a 20.
I
on
got
that.
20,
Nice.
so
I got
I'm through,
10.
babes.
10. Oh, okay. You
Start.
start
No, you should have used mine.
panicking. You're panicking a little bit, and it's like,
Four.
oh god.
I'll
And
help
just
you.
as you're about to like take in a gulp of water, you surface. What'd you get?
I rolled a 4.
Oh no.
What's
Plus
your
what?
con?
3. Okay, so 7.
I got
7.
11.
Oh, we did not roll too
11.
good.
Yeah, it's just same as like you
I
just
need
sort
to
of like
stop
you
with
get
my
started panicking. You're about to take him out of the water as
I'm
you
getting weighed
surface.
down by my plate.
But Mort, you as you're swimming,
But I think I
you
figured it
you,
out.
you really start to freak out a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I'm drowning.
and you take in a mouthful of water. And you guys see is like
Wait.
Mort's one arm is
I'm
like
gonna take a breath and I'm gonna swim back and grab his,
Wait.
his
Okay.
staff.
Can I ask my friend to help him? Is he still here?
he is, yeah, if you
I'm
wanted
saying,
to.
It's like the end of Terminator when the
it's not
hands
doing
come
with my
down.
heart. He's saying, help. Can you help my friend? And he's gonna say, wah wah.
And he goes and he grabs Mort, and just as you go to like grab his arm, you see this creature.
And I'm gonna swim back.
Right on lead,
Yeah,
probably.
you just
like,
start
"Oh!"
spitting out water.
I
poor
hold
thing.
you. I hold you bridal style,
I heard you bridal style.
and I
I imagine
your
like
chest.
Nick's like shaking
Hold my
out,
hair.
like
Hold my
looking
hair.
The one strand.
the one strip, like ew, and then it's like swirled around your whole head.
It's just coming from the ears.
And I made like a
Ear.
friar like monkish band with
From
it.
their wedding hair.
Like St. Francis, but
And
like
as you guys surface, and this little creature
River looks
sort
like
of-
a drowned rat right now.
spit, like flips up into the water and goes away. You guys, and you guys sort of crawl up onto the side, like where there's finally stone again, ground. And that's where we're going to take our break, because it certainly is time for a...
Yeah.
That face!
Stop it. The whale found us.
The whale did find
Well, it wasn't a whale, but
It's not a
Is his name
whale.
Whale?
no, it's not a whale, but it's an
What
aquatic.
is his name, Whale?
We can
Hey,
use a
everyone.
You
whale.
can name him
If you
whatever
haven't
want.
Are we on break already?
resubscribed,
No.
if you haven't resubscribed to Five Sided Die this month, make sure that you're doing that. Especially if you have your Amazon Prime membership, then you can do it for free. Why don't you go on over to that purple button and give us a smash?
Give us a smash.
Give us a smash.
5-suit Eddie.
Fat piss!
Fat piss.
5 to Eddie.
5-suit Eddie.
Way back in 50.
Hi.
We're back from our break.
Hi.
We're back from our
Wait,
break.
we're in the middle. We're in the middle of this mine.
We're in a mine
We're in the mines.
outside of Mundahome.
Mundahome Mines, and you are now having submersed yourself in the stream.
As you all have
More-
as well.
Submerse ourselves?
Immersed.
Submerged.
Submerged. Submersed. That's a new word. It's like the word cool. Anywho, submerged into the water and Mort taking in a good gulp. You are rescued by Nix's new little water friend.
His name's Ding Dong.
Ding dong.
No, it's not.
Ding
I can't
Dong
think of
football.
anything else. Ding Dong.
But you guys now have found yourselves. You found ground, and you're climbing up out of the water. What are you doing?
I'm
Shaking
puking
my
water
head.
onto Leaf.
I am shaking my head like a
I
big
thought
old
you were-
dog.
I thought you were putting the chapstick on your neck.
Yes, I was putting
So-
chapstick on my neck.
My dry
If I,
spots.
after I lay you
Getting
gently on the
everybody
ground,
else even wetter than they are.
If I remember correctly, we are supposed to go to the left after the large pool of water.
Yeah.
I wrote follow stream into.
A large full of water.
Okay,
Alright, well then
so-
let's go based on
Go-
your directions.
Go to the left.
Okay.
This is Simus's direction.
That's a nice new book.
Right,
A
so you
book
guys don't
more.
allow him to stop chewing.
Lay more.
Then more.
Les morts.
Le mort.
Lemon. Lemon.
Accent you.
As such, c'est la vie.
You guys go to the left,
Say them all.
Appetit.
Sailor Men.
and you see a
Sorry.
sort of like a man-made stairwell to the left.
Oh, let's
Oh,
climb
man,
it.
It does look like it's been chiseled.
It says go to the left, climb up the man-made stairwell.
Is it
And
the
when we
spiral?
That's not it yet.
Not it yet.
Not quite.
And then we got to go to the right once we reach the top.
Oh,
Leaf,
shit.
you.
Here we
and
go.
Your logistics.
I'm just climbing it.
Listening.
All right, climbing up.
For once.
Going and
You
going
get
and
to the
going and
top
going.
then.
Takes forever.
No, not yet.
Oh, it doesn't take forever yet.
Well, you just get up to the stairs, and then what are you doing?
Climbing up them.
Well, I would like to.
Well, yes.
I
Should
would
we
like to-
You're
Should
done
we
with the
see if
stairs. The
it is
stairs are
safe?
behind you now.
Oh, they're
Perhaps
behind
we
us.
should see
Oh.
if they're safe.
No, we've already gone up
We've
the
already
stairs.
gone up the stairs.
I thought we'd gone up to the stairs.
No, we've gone up.
No, you guys are done with the stairs.
Oh, we go past.
We've
the
conquered
stairs.
those stairs.
And
We have,
we're supposed to
indeed.
go to the right.
Indeed.
For what are we looking for?
We go to the right and we follow the path around and around and around.
That's right.
Spiral.
So you go round and round.
What's Ding Dong football?
It's from a show called Delocated, but it's the funniest pet name ever.
Never in my life.
And for the sake of brevity, you go round and round and round until you get to the top. And it's at that moment, as you are catching your breath,
We roll for initiative.
united, and everybody roll for initiative.
Really?
What
No.
about Ding Dong
I
Football?
was like, are you dead serious?
You guys see before you
a little room to
a
crawl through.
tunnel.
Tunnel.
You've forgotten the tunnel
Oh, we have to
portion.
crawl, don't we?
No, we have to crawl through it
Yeah.
once you get up to the top.
Do I have to crawl through it?
It is about 1.5 feet, so
That's not
you
all
are
I am, babes.
you are just there.
You gotta crouch a
So
little
How
bit.
are
the
you trying to
you have to
make
crouch
it?
down a bit. Yeah.
I'm gonna. Oh, jeez Louise. River's
Is my
going
body
down
gonna
and
fit?
army crawling on
Take
it.
me
Like 2 feet.
No.
Is my body gonna fit with plate?
You
mail?
you are squeezing. There's a few moments where
You
you're
are
I'm
like
army crawling.
you get stuck a few times, where you kind of have to wriggle yourself through free.
Do you need to be boiled?
But you do after some
Wild.
time.
Yeah,
What is
you
what
guys-
is the marching order here?
I'm
I'm
going
last.
first
Okay.
because I figured
I'm
I would
sure
just
Nyx
go
is up
because
there,
I don't
too.
want to be
I'm
doing this all
already
day. Oh, you
Alright.
went through it
Nyx
first.
is already
So
full.
I followed Nyx.
Okay.
I'll go after River.
I'll go
Gotcha.
last.
Okay.
I need a shove.
I got you.
I have a
On
shovel.
his ass.
All right. Make a strength check, Mort.
Yes. Let's go.
Right in
I
the
get to
crack.
run it. Oh no.
7.
You
rolled
feel
over a
behind
10.
you like a nudge, like a,
For
and you're more like
Oh.
sort of squeamish, like a bit by the effort that is being put forth
Oh. The noises.
and the noises that are being expelled from Mort's body. That you do find within yourself the will to carry on.
I start getting the bugs
Just to
ready,
kind of get
and
away from
it.
it.
It scares you, yeah.
Yeah, I just need to get away from this.
Yeah,
Can I lay down and try to have the spectral bugs just like shimmy me?
I love it. Yes,
Shimmy
please
day.
do.
So this whole time I've just been laying like a corpse. And then,
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
just not
are
doing
you
any
like
work.
belly down
again, yeah.
with
why
like
not?
your
Yeah, why
arms
not?
straight behind you?
Or straight up like this.
Oh, yes, on your back.
Oh my, being
Whichever
carried,
it is, yeah, you
being
tell me.
carried like
Yeah,
a
more.
funeral.
Yeah, let's do it like a funeral.
Okay.
That's good.
A processional.
What am I rolling for? 11. Hey!
Okay.
11.
11.
11.
You all have now, Leaf, you're sweating. But Nyx has made it with ease. River, not too bad, makes it through. You like squeezing like you're being birthed from the canal.
Oh,
You're
no.
finally given life as you come to. And you guys all then sort of are waiting
A free birth.
as you see Mort, hands crossed over chest, being carried by all of these spectral beetles into the main cavern.
As Titanic is sinking in the
It's not Titanic. It's much more like Lord of the Rings.
It's literally.
I feel reborn and younger from this canal.
All right. Shall we carry on? That was a really disturbing sight to see on both accounts, both Leaf and Maud.
And it's
For
at
different
this
reasons.
time, as the amount it's taken many hours to go on this journey.
Ugh.
It's been about 7 hours with the little hiccups here and there. And you see as night is falling on the outer world, which you do not know of, but you do see now as like this sort of, it looks almost like spectral light shines through the cavern, and you see just a glint
What have you done?
of almost white metallic in the stone.
Wow.
Praise the 5.
That's beautiful.
And it is absolutely gorgeous. You've never seen metal like this before.
You've never seen metal.
Have you guys seen? You guys have never
Yeah,
like
metal like
felt
this.
metal like this.
It's heavy.
This is
It's
called
heavy.
ACDC.
Don't ever.
That
That is not. But have any of you seen mithril in real life before?
I don't know. Would I have
It's-
because
I thought that it
went
was
to
made up.
Argenwell.
Isn't
You
it?
thought it was made up.
I thought it was like a Lord of the Rings thing.
A myth.
Wait,
I
A
think-
real-
A
I
mithril.
think
she's asking
us
our
in
characters.
In game.
Oh, me and Rowan.
No, it is made up.
Dude.
You know what? I thought that was made up.
So is mine,
So would
though.
we have? I'm asking as genuinely, with their background in going to Argenwell and being in Bannockburn, perhaps maybe.
I think
seen
that
something?
Leaf would have.
I don't think that you probably would have as
Okay.
far as being scholarly.
Okay.
And this is something that's
Oh,
used
you're right.
a
'Cause
bit
it's
in
used-
battle.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's not magic. It's not magic.
Leaf, you might have.
When the character like suits a
But generally, I don't think you. I think plate mail is the standard.
Call that method acting.
Cast Eyes of the Grave.
You may.
Okay.
manifest.
Just the undead.
Yes.
Radar.
You don't feel anything.
Alright.
Not a thing in it.
But this is a it is a metal that it's almost gem-like the way that it is shining. Like if you've ever seen mica and in real life, for real in real life.
I thought that was in the Lord of the Rings.
Wait,
That's his name.
like it's a guy.
Yeah.
You've ever seen Micah?
You guys know
fuck
Micah.
that guy.
He's a good friend of mine.
Talking
We went to
about
high school together.
Red Dead Redemption 2. We don't like Micah in this house.
Okay, Basil.
Anywho,
understand
you see it shimmering about.
Not a soul.
What would you like to do?
Well, I reach into the bag.
Mm-hmm.
We pull out the pouch.
Right.
About.
No,
And
wait,
then-
wait. Before we take it, we were supposed to sing to the walls.
Okay,
remember?
well, we're not taking. I'm just taking the
Oh my
stuff out
god,
of
we're
the
gonna
bag.
sing.
I lay the bag down on the ground, and I take out the mallet in the
We're doing 1, 2, 3, 4.
Chisel.
Yeah,
The chisel
what-
on the
what
mallet.
time signature we want to do?
I take them out and I leave them there, and I say, "All right, do your offerings."
1, 2,
All right, there are 2 handles and 2 chisels.
1.
I'm not
2
doing
handles,
it.
2 hammers, and 2 chisels.
Oh, we're singing.
Fabulous. Thank you to our
It's a good thing none of us are bards, I think.
This is our offering.
Prince, the king, the whale found.
Thank you for the abundance of Mithril.
In the name of the Holy Spirit.
River is in this show. In this show, River's gonna be like, okay, and then they're going to do dancing lights as an offering instead.
And then I'm gonna start to
Just quietly, not saying that the singing is bad, but just being
what's the
like
lights gonna dance to?
Our song.
themselves.
Good question.
that song. Oh my god, you're back?
And Mort, why
Good
don't you give them a
question.
story?
Oh!
Also, somebody make an intelligence check.
Frederick's favorite story of all time.
What's that?
It's by Cans Frofka.
18.
18. You remember that Simus told you that as you are mining the mithril, that you should make your offering.
Are we not
or that
doing
not
that?
Simus, but Margot.
We
had
already
mentioned.
Margot.
made the offering
Oh,
anyway.
I wasn't even there,
You guys
and
are
I'm
just
like,
singing about,
No,
and the
no, I
mallets
wasn't
and
even
the,
there,
and
like,
the
when this
chisels are just
happened.
laying on the
And
ground.
River's like, instead of doing dancing lights, I wasn't even there, by the way.
Right, that's
River,
right. You wouldn't know.
River
this
turns
even.
and says, "Do you think that maybe we should be offering things while we're mining it?"
Maybe
Are we not minding it?
maybe the timing
No, we're
too.
not. They're on the
To the
It's
beat.
still laying on the
I'm
ground.
gonna take the thing and I'm gonna go.
In time. Mr. Barr.
Who else is
Could have
mining
been
this?
a bod in
I'm gonna get my little hammer and go.
There's only 2.
I got a hammer.
You need a chisel and a hammer. There are two sets of
Oh, I
those.
gave you the hammer.
Yeah, and I gave it back. And I have the
And
It's
I'm
too
taking.
big for
I'm
my
being
hands.
very. You
Can
guys
my
sing
little
and I'll do
fingers
the.
get something out of the wall?
You gotta chisel it.
Oh dear God!
I'm so
Can't
sorry
hold
to
this.
say.
And I give her the
pouch.
pouch because I know Mort can't do this. I give her the
Well,
pouch.
Mort only has one hand.
More
And-
could hold and someone could hammer.
He's playing whistle.
I am
I'm
going.
holding.
I am. No, you're holding the pouch.
Yeah,
And you're
hold the
telling the
pouch.
stories.
Okay.
And you're doing dancing lights.
No, I'm doing the chiseling
You
now
guys are
because
chiseling.
Nix couldn't do
'cause
it.
We can't do it.
I always get roped into this, by the way, into the hard labor, like rowing a boat.
All right, so
We'll
do the
step
we'll
aside.
do the
I'll
beat.
do it.
You with your other hand holding.
I'll use my 2 hands. No, just,
I wasn't built for this.
All right
Alright.
then.
Da 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 da.
I once was a man, but now I'm a bug. And
Frederick was a man?
No, that's his favorite story by Cans Frofka.
Everybody stops. We're like,
Yeah, we
I
stop.
once was a man and now
Now I'm a
bug.
bug and laid in bed and became a beetle.
okay.
That's really
It's from
specific.
a book. And it's a very specific book. It's from Cans Frofka's Metamorphosis.
Oh.
Frofka.
It's Kafka.
Right.
Love that
It's
story.
Frederick's favorite.
So
And then I'll whistle along to
I
the
once
beat.
was a man and now I'm a bug and now I'm a beetle in the bed.
And now I eat dead things. But
Now we eat that thing.
all right. So as you guys are sort of figuring out, you're sort of like spitballing what it is that you're going to offer. What do you ultimately?
Our song.
So you sing your song. Everybody goes in on it. I need everyone to roll a performance check.
River is not
which is
singing,
very
but
fiery.
humming.
But if you tell me exactly, besides the what are you really going to do as you're chiseling?
I would like to chisel to the
sound
the
of.
3/4 time.
One more time.
2, 3, 1,
2, 3, 1, 2. So it's a
three.
swing joint.
It's like a waltz.
it's
A
a nice
waltz.
paced, like,
Oh
big
yeah, that.
song, you know?
No, it's a.
That's a swing.
Oh, yeah.
You
you're-
want a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2,
Jazzy.
3, 1, 2, 3. Got it.
And then
Yes.
also he's gonna hum along to whatever they're doing as the harmony in the background. But also I think that we should do a little bit of like a little dancing lights, maybe.
Can I cast Fairy Fire on, like, Nyx? Would that spice her up? I don't know what that does.
It would
Spice her
light
up?
her and like luminescent.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah, and do it.
I'm
do
gonna
the
do
A
dance.
little dance dance.
I'm gonna do thaumaturgy while I'm chiseling to make
Like a little bit of art.
yeah,
I'm gonna.
art.
So I
Wait,
dance.
what?
I don't know. You
Thaumaturgy.
cannot do that with thaumaturgy.
No.
I'm going to. You can create a minor wonder.
So
So
you
with,
can make like wind blow or think like thunder.
Yeah, you
or-
can make sounds.
But you'd want it to be pleasant.
yeah, you want it to be pleasant. So I'm gonna do like it says you can do like
A
the
babbling
cry of
brook.
a raven. So I'm gonna do like some like beautiful bird noises with
Oh,
thaumaturgy.
Like a mocking. Yeah. Bird.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah.
Now how's it go?
Yeah.
King.
Yeah. Bird.
Maybe just some
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
just some really nice
Yeah.
pretty bird song. Just some
Maybe
nice
not that.
pretty bird song.
No, not that.
Just some like
So
pleasant.
I'm dancing
Yeah.
and I'm lit up. Do I roll?
Yeah. Do we roll for performance?
Everybody will roll a performance
Oops.
check.
That was not what I meant to do.
But you guys telling me what you're doing, I will say whether or not you have advantage.
I'm dancing.
Dancing.
Dancing with
Remember
the
I
I've got
Yeah, you are. I know you are.
on,
and I'm
And I got-
beautiful dancing.
and I'm telling the story of
Which certainly would give you advantage.
Okay.
Okay. You're telling the story of Franz Kafka.
Cans Frofka.
Cans
Kafka.
Frofka.
Frofka.
Cans Frofka.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
I don't know.
Cans Frofka.
Tell us how it goes.
You see, there's once was a man who was so sad. He laid in his bed, and that was really bad.
Got it. Okay.
Antidepressant.
Leaf.
right?
What do you do?
Yes, he turns
Leaf
into a punk.
is
It's the whole
keeping-
story.
keeping
It's
time.
his
3/4 time, yeah.
And he's I think
Yes,
that
I-
what he'll do is maybe as he's chiseling a little bit, he accidentally nicks his
Nick's
thumb.
his thumb.
Okay.
Stop it today.
And he
with all
takes
this.
it and he draws a little heart
With
With
the
his
blood.
blood?
with his blood.
Okay.
Well, jeez.
I like it. What are you doing?
That's
Ryan?
it.
I am doing thaumaturgy to make like
Yes.
pretty bird
That's
sounds
bad.
and like just like some really pleasant noises with
Proper offering.
thaumaturgy.
Wonderful. Okay, so as you guys
Blood offering.
Proper.
are all doing your things, you're retelling a story, you're dancing. There's a bum 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 bum
Bump, bump, bump.
bum 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 waltz,
Bum, bum.
waltz, not swing. Yes, and a sort of going on. There is no singing at this point now,
No.
Oh, I'm humming.
and a hum.
Yeah.
How's the hum going?
It's like.
Once
two,
was a
three,
man
1, 2,
who
3,
laid
1, 2,
in
3,
bed.
1, 2,
He
3,
laid
1,
down
2,
his
3,
head
1,
and
2, 3.
said,
All right, I'll allow everybody roll per performance check with advantage.
I
All of
already
us.
rolled and I didn't. I got a dirty 20.
17.
You might as well roll with advantage. You might get a natural
I did
20.
roll again.
I got a dirty 20
I
with
got-
advantage.
Dirty
I
20,
quit.
dirty 20.
I rolled a 3 and a 6.
Oh
Oh my god, what are
dear.
you doing
Dude,
here,
this
Can
is
you
Kevin?
off.
please get some new die?
I got a
Something's
24
off
because of
there.
my blood heart.
That's
You what?
A 24.
Try what I'm
24. All right, dirty 20, dirty 20, 24.
13 is the highest it's gotten yet.
What was yours total more?
Do it again.
Oh,
Those were-
with advantage, no, 3. This was a performance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. They're not gonna like us. Oh.
An 8. Okay, the median of it all. As you're chiseling Leaf, you feel the mithrils begin to loosen, and it's like you're chiseling around it, like you were told from Margot, and it's like it's almost like soil that begins to break or sand as it starts to like and sort of like this
Catch it,
mithril begins to loosen
Bag it.
from the
Yeah, she's got it. She's gonna catch it. What about me? I'm chiseling.
I was so
Same
busy
thing?
dancing around and then
Yeah, same River. You start noticing as this mithril, like it's like it's emerging. It's releasing itself from the stone.
Yeah, sure is.
Why, guys?
Like a kid.
Why, guys?
say anything.
Like a body purging.
Releasing herself.
You're like you have to like really like really
Thomas.
like help it. Like,
Thomas.
That's not. I am have such a pure brain. I
That's
never
true.
think of anything like that.
Sure.
Minecraft.
So, do we feel the bags?
Minecraft.
Does the mithril start removing
Stop.
itself
That's
from the
Anthony.
stone
I play
mountain
Minecraft.
wall?
The mithril begins
my
to
God.
loosen. I don't know how to say this without saying something sexual.
Like a body expelling a stone, so does the mithril leave. It's
It is just like releasing like a kidney stone.
sure. I've
Oh,
had
I'm
many.
in there.
Had
I
many.
have.
I'm sorry to hear
I
that.
was 18.
Anyway, do we
I
fill
ate
up
too
the
much
bag or not?
spinach.
I mean, it's fine, yes. As you're all doing your things, you finally, eventually, yes, you fill up the bag.
Thank God.
My
It was
My clap.
released.
I'm not, yeah.
We thank
done.
you, Mountain,
We're
for
done.
your
Thank
produce.
you, beautiful mind.
River is
for
already
your
tying up the
abundance.
bag.
Thank you, I love
Putting in
you.
the bag of holding, making
Alright,
sure it's tied
alright.
tight. Give me the tools.
Give him
Putting them in.
this.
I'll be ready.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
literally
Mountain.
drew a heart in your blood.
Well, I had nothing else to draw with.
This is a beautiful
Alright,
sight. I'd like
yes.
to go home now.
Crawl through the,
Not home, but
the,
back.
the little crawl space.
Sliding down.
You've done it once already. You know how to do it now this time, a little more effective. You immediately get your beetles that are already pulling you through.
You immediately
You get there, you slide and slid inside that.
Legolas in it.
Yeah, you Legolas and the whole thing.
Legolas
For
in
that
it.
thing, you had to go upward. You're good to go. You jump in the water. It's a much shorter bit here than to spring back up into the stream. And before you know it, you're back sidling through into the main area. The miners are no longer there. They are done for the night.
That's
God.
49ers.
Mm-hmm. And you have your bag of mithril.
Leaf. I'm afraid.
Minor
We might have
49er.
gotten the black lung.
Merman, Dad.
I'm a merman.
One full shift.
Wow, that was a
in
lot of
the
references
mind.
in 1 second.
Did Margot close her shop?
The shop is closed.
It's
Oh,
nighttime in
shit.
there.
It's not.
It's
Where can
night.
you usually find her?
Here at the- I'm sure at the tavern.
At the
You might be
tavern.
able to find her at the
Tavern.
gander inn.
Let's go. Let's give her this stuff.
It's beautiful.
It's
It's not.
gorgeous.
You into the
I
gander
really
inn.
chaffed my ass.
I'm
I really
You
chapped my
really
ass.
chapped my ass.
That's-
I'm
mine's that chapter.
so hungry.
Yeah, it's quite
It's been
You
a long
finally
day.
hear the sounds of the tavern as you come from the
soaking
mine.
wet.
Yeah, you're a bit filthy.
Oh, we need a bath.
A buffy.
A bathy. You enter, you swing open the doors, and you see Erin there behind the bar. She's swirling about, filling everyone's orders. It is again yet another night of lots of fun, and everyone's there, as per usual.
Do I see Margot?
I'll make a perception check.
Perception.
Where'd Margot go?
19.
You see Margot at the bar in her spot, which you didn't know was her spot, but yes, she is sitting at the bar.
I go up to her, and I just take the bag, and I set it in front of her.
I can't believe this.
Is this it?
This is it.
And you see as she opens it, it just shines upon her face.
Like the
And you see
Pulp
those
Fiction.
hazel eyes just aglow. Beautiful. Good work. Good job. I'll get to work in the morning, but tonight it's for celebration.
Of course.
I
Is that
don't
all right
think
with
I
you?
can handle another drink tonight.
Thank you.
Here's the thing. Is there baths here?
Here's the thing.
Well, there's the, we all clean ourselves in our own ways.
Yeah, but there's like a bath in the inn, you know. Sometimes inns have like a little bathroom.
We don't have a bath in the inn, but we have the springs
The springs, where are they at?
right outside the mine.
Oh, we missed him.
Passed them on the way out, didn't
Oh, we
you?
missed the springs though. We
We
totally
were
missed the
blinded by the mithril
How
glow.
long? How long to get back
Easy.
to that?
5 minutes.
Oh, let's go. I'm going.
All right.
River turns around and goes towards the
Alright.
springs.
I'm following.
Shall I start undressing on my way?
No, please wait till you're there.
Okay.
Or do you there to public indecency more?
Just past the entrance of the mines, you can see right to the left. There's a little cove, and there are some hot springs there.
Uh,
Oh.
And there's some other people here.
Nyx is like
Yeah.
really
Oh,
shy.
there won't be in a
Nyx
second.
is like really shy to take off her
Strips all the
clothes,
way
so she
down.
like goes like behind a little bush and like takes off her clothes and folds them,
Oh,
And then,
River
like-
just takes
and then
off
like
their
walks
clothes.
into the
All
water
of
and then like kind of.
All of it.
Mhm.
All of
Perfect.
them.
No,
And it's
River does
nice.
not take
I
off
mean,
all
there's
of their
a-
clothes.
th-
They're
there is-
keeping their decency.
There's modesty in the evening, in the night, so you guys
It's
can.
will just stay in
Yeah.
the evening.
Mork
Cock
is gonna
out.
strip down to his long johns.
Right.
Just long johns.
Yes.
I'm John Silver.
His
I guess River's
prayer
naked.
clothes.
Yes.
Yes.
Just
Yeah, no, Leaf is
You-
naked.
how God
Your
sees
long
me.
johns are so like all the way down.
Endowment
to your
check.
Wrists.
They look like
Not
just
endowment
long
check.
Check, I said.
Say what?
Oh no, that was a bad roll.
What did you do?
I said endowment check and then I rolled a 3.
Oh.
So poor River.
No,
It's all right.
he's a-
That does not
or
define
they're a
him.
shrinker.
Them.
They're a what?
They're a
It's
grower,
cold.
not a
It's
shower.
chilly.
It's chilly.
Shrinkage.
So,
Come on.
are there
Seinfeld.
strangers?
There are people there.
They're
yeah.
strangers.
Yeah, no, Leaf
I'm
took
not a
his clothes
grower.
off.
I'm a
Wait,
shrinker.
endowment
Leaf
check.
does not care. Endowment check? Versus what? Plus what? Is it just as
I
straight?
don't know what
There's no
endowment
plus.
is.
You don't get to
You guys
get
are
it.
literally making this up.
Just take the 14.
Yes, you're fine.
That's
10
fine.
inches?
No, that's not what it is. It's not a,
It's not by the
it's not a- No, it is not. That cannot be the scale.
First of all, this is a made up roll.
Exactly. We can do whatever we want.
You sure can.
Bort's gonna do one. He gets a minus 20.
I get a natural 20 on that roll. Yours is inside.
It's an image.
Next does not.
So
do this.
we're having this conversation out loud, and I'm gonna look over at the strangers.
River is not speaking about their jump.
Swallowed by spittle.
Oh no!
In such a way.
In such a way.
But River is trying to sneak a peek at Leaf's junk.
Oh, come on, River.
River, stop
River.
it.
Subtly, you guys don't notice.
Are you gonna stealth it?
Yes, I
Subtly.
sure am. I sure am. That is going to be a 20, a dirty 20 for.
You're like just like.
No, I'm just peeking.
What is happening?
I don't know even.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
All right, taking a peek. There's
Okay.
nothing wrong with wanting to take a
Mr.
peek.
Lee.
Well,
It's all
Leaf,
natural.
Leaf threw it
It's
out
natural.
there.
He didn't throw it out. He just took his clothes off and got in the spring.
It's all natural in
Yeah.
there.
Right, it's all natural. You're all in the springs, though. You're
I'm sorry, that
like
derailed
a good,
so much.
A good scrub, and the clay in this part of
Oh my
Mundahome.
god, is it softening to our skin?
It's so softening.
You have fur.
It's
I have
exfoliating and
skin
softening.
underneath.
we all play
Skin under the fur. But anyways, you guys find
Your
yourself
fur is so
very.
She
It's
said,
like
she said there's skin under fur.
you guys find yourselves so like soothed. It was a very rough day there in the mines, and this is very refreshing and regenerating. And that clay is yeah. And as you are feeling so soothed, you almost do pass, but you find yourself able to
You almost
take.
stop breathing.
I was so close. I was so close.
No,
that
you're like
time.
dying, and I like walk. I'm like,
Why did you stop me?
It was so comfortable.
I was so close.
But yes,
so
you
close.
guys are now
The sweet
you are
embrace of a
cleansed in a wonderful clay bath and hot springs and
what a
all the
lovely
exfoliation
way
that you could
to end
want.
the evening.
To end your life.
And what else would you like to do? You guys can sit here in the hot springs and talk for a
Hats
while.
off, what
You
the
guys
fuck?
can.
I'm gonna look
whatever
at
you'd
my
like.
Hats
party
off.
again.
Hats
My
off to
hat
you.
go? Oh, my hood.
This is
I'm gonna
my
wear my
third marriage.
Um,
I'm at the local bar.
Are we staying? What would you like to do? I'm so relaxed.
do
It's
we
so
sleep?
warm.
Can we sleep in the spring?
Maybe
That's a
we can
bad
just,
idea.
Like, relax for a minute.
Yeah, we just relax for a minute. Is there a lot of people here?
There's
You
a
look
few
like
people.
somebody I would hate. I'm so
You'd be
sorry.
like, yeah, I'm
What do I
Wolfkin.
look like? I'm like,
and
Nice.
every level,
Hold on,
on every
wait.
level but physical, I am a wolf.
hold on. Wait a second. What's that?
Oh my god.
And then I flip it to you.
Wait, who has
Howdy.
I have the magician. The bull. Oh, I didn't
No,
realize.
Melissa's got the fedora.
The fedora. I have the
Milady.
top
That's
Yeah.
like middle
I have a
schooler
top
in the musical in the chorus, but thinks they should have the lead.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
That's
right.
very specific.
That's about right.
Yeah,
That's about right.
Indeed.
Every time I see that hat, I think of very specific people, and I can't. think it
So the
spirals.
last few people that are there are now taking their leave for the evening. So It appears that you are the only ones left in this
We're
room.
alone. We're alone.
Fine.
Wait, can I do a perception check to make sure there's nobody around us?
Sure.
You know
Nobody
what
watching
else
us in
I-
secret?
Indeed.
Well, that's a good one. That is going to be. Where's my perception in it?
It's in alphabetical order.
That is going to be. That's going to be a 21.
Oh yeah,
I don't wanna be
easily
around
you can
them.
tell that there is
You're like, all of a
indeed
sudden,
no one looking at you currently.
Excellent.
I'm floating face down.
So here's the thing, you guys. I think that we need to have a quick talk now that we're alone and there's nobody around because I did a quick check and I didn't see anybody.
Yeah.
Last night, before I fell asleep, I caught the corner of my eye, of my vision, a book on the floor.
Oh, it was the whale.
No.
Was it so overdue?
Well, not that one. And River's gonna reach behind them into their bag of holding. The bag of holding, not theirs. Everybody's.
Oh wow.
Uh-huh,
Oh
sure.
yeah.
Pull it out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's theirs. They're keeping it after all of this
I
is over.
hate this.
Hats off.
That's off. It doesn't have to last too long.
It doesn't.
Oh no, guys.
It's
Switch with me,
We're ready for
dude.
the endowment
Switch
checks.
with me.
That is.
Alright, I don't want to be hated any longer.
I'm not
You
wearing
don't
it.
have to wear hats,
Switch.
guys.
I'll wear that
No,
silly
no,
fedora.
no. It's redeemed.
Yeah, give the fedora.
Um,
Just like
I
your
mean-
little hat.
I'm gonna pull it off.
Oh, now I have to wear it.
And it was this.
And it was this.
What is that from?
We'll tell you later.
It's
I think I know.
7 years
It's yeah, it's so the thing is that Mort accidentally had the Tome of Osiris.
What?
Are we sure that's what it is?
I'm positive.
How do you know?
Or because I know.
River stated that Osiris came to them in a vision.
And not only that, but this looks almost identical to the make of the
Can I see it?
yeah.
Get me it out of the spring of the water.
Careful with Osiris's book.
And we're gonna hang on to it. We're not gonna give it back
Yeah,
because
how
we
did you
think
have
that
it for
it's
so long and
safer
not
in
even
our
know?
grasp.
I didn't know what it said. I didn't.
I didn't know what you said.
I didn't.
What is
It's
it?
in a
written?
Broke?
It's in
So,
a script that
Mort
I
says-
cannot read.
Mort says possibly Underdark or some kind of dwarvish.
I ever wanted to be where
Uh,
the game.
Can I see if I can read this?
Sure.
I read Elvish and Sylvan.
You cannot.
Is there anybody in the town we could ask to speak and look at it?
Well, see, what I worry about is somebody noticing that it's the Tome of Osiris.
Right.
We have to keep
No,
it
they
very
might notice.
secret.
I might notice.
And I think that we need to keep it on our person secretly,
Yeah.
not return it to the university.
Well, yeah, because if somebody finds
But
out,
the-
they could come after us.
But
Well-
it's the universities.
Yeah, I understand that, but people are trying to steal the tomes and they've already stolen the Nine Atars with really great magic. I don't want them to do it again.
Okay, but the thing is that how do we know that it's safe with us?
Because we can hang on to
Hey,
it, we could
everybody.
put it in our
That's what I'm doing right now.
I right.
we could put it in our bag of holding
With your coffee.
and hang on to it until this all blows over. Because I think if we have them, they're in safer hands than if they have them.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah, but what if someone finds out and then we get killed?
well, we won't because we don't have the Nine Atar or any of the other ones. We just have this, and if they search our
Miss-
person, then they'll know that we don't have that.
Miskatonic tends to think that my father took it and is perhaps they do not think I have that.
But,
We're not giving it back to Miskatonic.
I know, no. But if we have it and someone who's looking for it, like Lilith, finds out we have it,
Then we'll deal with that when we get there, but he wouldn't know.
okay.
I think that it's a bit
You can't track it down. It's not.
they have a GPS on it.
Or what?
What?
They don't have a map to this book. They think it's at They think it's at Miskatonic. They don't know that it's not.
My question is, who are we to say that it's safe with us?
Who are we to say that it's safer in the university when one university was already overpowered?
Miskatonic did ask for my presence. We could still venture that way. We don't necessarily have to give all the information regarding the tome.
Do they think you have it?
I don't think
They think that his father has
Yes.
it.
And
I didn't even know I had it.
This is why we're keeping it in the bag of holding, because if we go to Miskatonic and they want to search his things, it's in our bag of holding.
And we could certainly decide that it is safer once we see if it is safer and give it back to the university.
What's to say if we give it to them? What do you think they would think of us? They might arrest us. They might, they think if they already thought that Mort's family had it and that he had it and he brought it in and we give it to them, he could be arrested. This is better.
Okay.
I won't do well in prison.
I wouldn't do well in prison either.
No, you wouldn't.
No, I don't think either of you would do very well in prison.
But you'd be okay.
I'd be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, I would do quite fine in prison.
I personally see this as a message from Silas and the gods themselves. For guidance, to call upon us for protection of this divine wisdom.
I can see that you're having some setbacks about this. Something's holding you back.
I don't know. I didn't know that we had this book until 2 minutes ago.
Yeah,
So I'm having...
I did not know until yesterday. We've had the
How long
insight.
have you had it?
When my father, when I believe he was slain, I did not see the aftermath. I gathered books with one arm. I gathered my other arm. And I just put them all together. There was just a bunch of books. I've collected some books throughout the years. I never really returned them too easily.
Yeah, that's why you have so many fees.
Yes. But, so it would have been some time now.
As in,
Decades.
So did the university know that it was gone? That's the thing that
I guess. I mean, maybe they did, and they weren't able to locate me to send the message until now.
Maybe they were reaching out to your father with no luck.
Maybe I was living a very reclusive life for a while.
Okay, well, if you both believe that it is, if the three of you believe that it's better with us, then I suppose then yeah.
I guess.
We're just not telling anyone.
No, we won't tell anyone.
Not
I think it's safer
now,
if we
at
keep it a
least.
secret, so please.
Well, I am excellent at keeping secrets.
Oh, you are.
I am.
I don't
actually.
worry about you so much. Sorry, Nix. You're not that good at keeping secrets.
Well, Nix is only 4 years old.
You're pure of heart.
I only tell secrets to my friends.
Okay, well then don't tell your friends that we have this.
Okay.
And since
Okay.
we're your friends, you can keep this secret.
I also don't want to die.
Good idea.
If they
Alright.
find out, then we might die.
I'm gonna do another perception check. To just make sure nobody is listening in on this conversation. We've been very quiet, I hope, but
We have the tome!
26.
Luckily, as Mort yells that out, you see no one in the surrounding vicinity. And also, the town is very loud.
Okay, good.
There's music, yeah.
I'm gonna put this back. Sort of for the back in the bag of holding.
Well, this is something.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal.
So do you think your father took it?
Yes.
But for what? What did your father do? Why would he want that book for himself?
Maybe he was just a senile old man.
I don't know.
Oh, when he left the university, he grabbed a handful of books, almost in like a hurry. I don't know if he had specific ones in mind, or if that one's pretty important, I would guess.
Why was he leaving in a hurry?
Well, settle in, y'all. I haven't been necessarily fully truthful with you all, and I apologize.
Is this what you told over the table? Is this what you told?
River knows.
Okay.
River spotted the trauma. I believe.
You have trauma.
Oh, yes. So,
I never would have guessed.
after Mother died, Father almost went mad with grief, with desperation. He started hearing things. Songs that no one else can hear, music that only he can hear, words, sentences, directions, eventually. Something preyed on his desperation and his grief with losing Mother. My father was desperate to find a way to reincarnate her from her proper natural death. We traveled under this entity's guidance for a long time. And as we got closer to a certain area, its domain, I guess, I started to hear it too. Father, come to call this thing, we come to call this thing the glutton. Never satiated, endless maws, endless teeth, gnawing, chomping, gnashing. You see, Father got more and more crazed as his desperation grew stronger. He started having me use my skills to help bring things back to keep testing, you see. Eventually he started a giant effigy towards this glutton. It was called the Hands That Feed. And, eventually he fed mine to it also.
Oh, he did that to you on purpose?
Yes.
That's terrible.
Yes. To be under something's control and losing your own self. So when I heard news, I don't know if my father's alive or not. I don't think he is, I don't know. But I don't necessarily want him to be, if he is still as deranged.
You'd also be very old.
Yes, absolutely, Nix.
If I may, we found out not long ago that, what's her name? Savina Prebeck used the other tome to do basically the same thing. So perhaps he did take the book on purpose.
It seems like he probably did. He was a well-educated man. I mean, he knew what he was doing. That is why things must die naturally and not come back.
This makes sense, your whole thing.
A little bit now, done it, innit?
Yeah.
It's a bit much, but
So-
Frodrick has been with me ever since, and it's been a nice thing I can lean on.
The glutton?
The glutton?
Was he trying to bring him into a place of like true power?
Oh, for my father?
Yeah.
No, I don't. He might have said that, but I think he just used my father as a pawn, a way to siphon energy,
He tricked him.
to bring sacrifices and limbs.
Do we think that this glutton is the same
Limbs.
thing that Savina Prebeck was?
That is a concern of mine. It's the same emotions that would be preyed upon, the same themes to bring back a loved one. But I don't know if you can actually kill the glutton or if it's always just waiting, gnawing. it still consumes me in my dreams sometimes. Sorry.
Well, Mort, if you ever need someone to talk to, you can talk to me.
Yeah, we're here for you.
Well, I'm just telling this story to others and getting it off my old body. Once I told River, I felt so much better, and I knew I would have to tell you too when the time was right.
Right.
When we were not next to a blacksmith or in town.
Yeah. I'm glad I caught up to you.
You're
in time.
wise beyond your years.
Well, this is a lot.
It's a lot of information, yeah.
What should we do?
I think we should still go to Miskatonic. Clear the air there. I know you.
I was summoned by note, so I think by letter. I think we do have to. I don't know when, if we do it immediately, but there's still so many rocks left unturned.
Yeah, there's a lot we have to do.
You know, with the tome being in our possession all along, it's like the whale found us.
Yeah, he was with us the whole time.
The whole time.
We just have to keep it secret and keep it safe.
It's quite cool. We also, I guess, we have to be very secretive, but we'll try our best to learn languages and see what maybe it could be. People we trust.
Is there a library in this town?
In Mundaholm? It's nighttime now, so it would be. But you could go and look after you get out of the hot springs if you wanted to see if there was something.
I could maybe transcribe the lettering onto a piece of paper, perhaps send it to my home in Bannockburn. My father reads quite a lot of languages, and he can open it and transcribe it for us. Maybe he can open it, send it back to us, let us know. Might be a good idea.
We would want to make sure that perhaps your father didn't realize that we had the book.
That's also true.
Maybe
The more people that know about it, the more likely.
they're in danger once they know.
We're in a
about
bit
it.
of a predicament, yeah.
What will put Alan in danger?
That's true.
Yeah.
He's never adventured before. She's a professor.
Would he ask questions?
He's likely to ask questions. He's a very curious man.
So perhaps we can figure this out on our own. I know that I'm not the wisest man, but I do have a bit of intelligence. I think that with all of us we can figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
If we have the right tools.
It would definitely be nice to ask out your parents their expertise. We know about the sending stones, right? You told us.
Yes, Needle. Which would not be a good idea to tell.
No.
Probably.
Would you want to ask maybe Needle if Wyleth plans to go near Miskatonic?
I could ask her. I can only send one message per day, so
So
it'd
they'll
have to be tomorrow because I've already sent a message today. And I don't know if she would know. It's
Sure.
a bit of a long shot,
Sure.
but I will ask her. Another person that I think we could trust is Alis. I'm not just saying that. He's capable, and he also knows a lot of languages, and he wouldn't tell anybody. He doesn't have, anybody to tell. Not that he doesn't have friends, but nobody that he's super close with. He's more focused on his studies, so... And he would understand the gravity of a secret.
Sure. He's kind of intertwined with our crew at this point. So, let's try to get some information on the magical squiggles in that book.
I think that maybe in the morning I'll ask if there's any sort of library in town, or maybe look around once we leave here.
Okay.
And we can maybe compare.
Yeah.
So we get some sleep, we send some letters. Tomorrow we send...
We just have to make sure it's not intercepted.
Are our horses okay?
Yeah, your horses are fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys are.
with the horses.
That's all I worry about. Perhaps maybe go to Miskatonic, do what we have to do, go back to Bannockburn, and then ask Alis about it. I worry about a letter getting intercepted, now that I'm thinking about it.
Good point.
I don't know what kind of eyes are on us.
Especially since we've had this in our possession for some time, especially myself.
All right. Let's
So
get,
we have some work to do, and then we have to get some rest.
let's get some rest. In the morning, we'll have food, we'll visit, what's her name, Margot.
Margot,
We'll
the Mithril,
look around town, and
send some. Well, we can't send. We'll figure that
she
out.
said she would take a day to do what she has to do. So
She was probably, I don't know what orders she had already, but she had all of this stuff for your.
Yeah,
Sword.
mine might be done.
So we might be able to venture out tomorrow night or maybe the following morning.
Okay.
But let's get some rest for tonight.
Yeah, you guys head back to get out of the water, the hot springs.
We're all like raisiny.
You're all pruned up.
I know.
Prune.
Heading on back to
Deep corners.
the inn for the night. Back to your room. You'll have to pay another 3 silver for the room.
Hey, can you cover me?
I can't.
But Erin is
really
happy
bad
to,
I'm running
you
low.
know, to host you yet another night, and you guys can all get a long rest.
Yay, I didn't even. Nothing
Has
happened.
anyone
No,
taken any
no,
damage?
we haven't.
No, we're good.
You guys
All
are good?
right,
Well, we lost
sleeping
our-
in the night.
Our extra 13 though.
Well, we lost the 8. We still have 5.
No,
Oh, we do? Why does this keep happening?
Those were the 10.
Yeah.
But like if you lose, like let's say I have 79 and we get 5.
Do the temp hit
that's-
points go with a long rest?
Yeah, they
I think so.
They do.
I mean, I know my
I thought temps were like stayed until you used
I mean,
them,
maybe,
but I'm not sure.
But I
So
do know
look
my
that up.
inspirational leaders once every short rest. I think so.
Right.
I freaking
here I did
You
it.
use
hit
it
points
once every
keeps
short
going
rest.
Yeah, so I
down.
don't,
But
I don't
look
know
up
the
how
hit
long
points.
that lasts.
but
No, it
Just for
it
clarification.
left when I did it.
Is it?
But
I
with
just
the
fixed it,
with
like,
the
right in there.
max hit points, let's say that like so I have 79 and I get 5 extra max hit points for the day, and I lose 3, or I lose 8, and then I get 9 back, then it would still go back up all the way.
Right.
Yeah,
But just for the day.
No idea what you said.
Okay. It's fine.
Moving on then. 'Tis the morning time,
Is
and
it?
you all awaken
Morning's here,
with the
morning's
glorious
here.
music of Munderholm,
Mm-hmm.
and you have a bit of the day to do as you please.
Right. First
River
things
actually wakes
first.
up this
Affairs
time.
in order,
First things first. Breakfast. Then
clearly.
after
Mithril.
mithril. You know, I'm gonna grab a muffin on the way.
Rapier.
Grab some muffins, running over to Margot's.
It's the rapier.
Margot.
All right, heading to the forge.
Yeah, it's an
Aye.
unfortunate name.
And you see Margot, who has got
I buried.
the bits of mithril scattered upon one of her tables. You see her working the crucible, now melting the metal and pouring it into the crucible,
Nice.
and just drawing out different things. You see actually now that the rapier has been drawn out and has taken one final quench and lays it before you, Nyx.
Oh my god.
And it is
Your tooth just gone out?
Forever though.
Oh.
just a bit of fur. You all see what looks to be about the size of a dagger,
Oh my god.
but it is a beautiful, ornate rapier. And around the around the hand guard is this beautiful mithril design, and it's gorgeous. Most of it is like gold, and then this almost like white platinum mithril, and then the blade itself is blade steel. So it's quite ornate, but you can feel it and kind of
I start
spin it about.
swishing.
And that is your dex. So whatever your dex modifier is, which I believe is a +8, is what you will get on your rapier.
That's good.
What?
And it is a +1
I
rapier.
got +7, right?
Okay, well it'll be a +8 with it because it's a +7
okay.
weapon. Or a
That's
+1
right, I
weapon.
have to add this in.
So +7. It's a +7
Okay.
magical item.
Oh my god.
Can you
That's
imagine?
insane.
28 plus 7, like plus
That'd be insane wild.
+14.
plus 4, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
No, it's just a +1 rapier, so you can find that in D&D Beyond. Margot, what do you think?
What do you think?
Nix, do you like it?
There's like tears in her eyes. Just like, I love it.
You appreciate the work. Nothing brings me more joy than that.
It's beautiful.
Did you
really.
put your famous maker's stamp on the inside guard?
I always do.
Ooh.
Oh, there it is.
And you can see the two hills,
Oh, yeah.
which is the
But two, but
the hill helm sign that she stamps into all of her work. Margot Hillhelm. So it's just two little hills, kind of like a bosom or a buttocks.
an ass.
But it's up to you what you see. The mithril plate, the mithril armor is it takes some time.
Okay.
But if you give me until tomorrow, just after afternoon, midday, I'll have it done for you.
All right. And he's gonna give her the 110 now.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She's like amazed.
Thank you so much.
Is there an armory in town? Maybe you could sell your
Is there an armory? in
There
town?
is not an armory in Munderholm, as I take care of
Oh,
most of what is
course.
needed. But you know, further south, about a day's journey, there's a slightly larger city.
Okay.
You should be able to
We're
sell it
heading
with no
south anyway.
wonderful. Yeah, without much problem. You should get a good price for that.
Would there happen to be any kind of knowledge at the library?
A library here in Munderholm? No, I'm sorry, but there's you can find most of what you need to know as far as knowledge and lore goes from the storyteller.
Oh, the storyteller. Who's this?
Old Rickett.
Old Ricky.
Oh, Ricky.
Old Rickett.
Oh, Ricky.
Old Rickett. He tells most of the stories, and but he's actually quite knowledgeable.
Okay. Rickard.
Rickett. You can find him usually right about midday at the tavern. Doesn't stay much after. Well, he's usually home by around 4 p.m.
Okay. Good to know.
Have you have any uptick in orders lately due to arming soldiers or?
I
any
have
type of
indeed.
war? Yeah, you have.
Oh, I've been. Typically, I'm quite busy day to day just with the miners, but I've been taking on special orders. It's been a little slower in the last week, but yeah, for months before this, I've been getting almost 2 to 3 orders a day.
Interesting. That makes sense. That adds up.
Typically, I get 2 or 3 orders a month, which are pretty high profile, and I can rest for a good amount of time.
So you said you'd be getting 2 to 3 a day.
A day, yes.
So that's out of the
Until about a
ordinary.
week ago, it's slowed down now.
Slow it down.
It has.
Where are you getting these orders from, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, there's a bit of confidentiality that is
Yes,
involved
of
in my field, but
Are they roughly a certain size?
they come in all sizes.
From the kingdom.
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right.
Won't say much more than that.
Okay.
Oh, right. Well, should we go see if old Rickett is at the
Do you
story?
put your maker's mark on everything you make?
Everything.
Okay.
Good to know.
Margot, I have to say, this is stunning craftsmanship, and I am excited to see what I will be wearing.
I'm excited for you to see it.
Nix is like has like walked out to like the outside and is like
Love
Does
it.
it have a subtle glow?
Oh, it is
Like the mithril?
the mithril, like the hand guard area is, it's stunning. Yes, there's definitely a glow about it.
Okay.
Let's go to the tavern and see if old Rickett
Ricket.
Ricket.
is there.
Ricket.
I thought so.
What did you do?
What did you put? Rigged.
Rickett.
Rickard.
Rickett.
Riggered.
Rigor mortis.
That would have been a good name.
That's your name.
I should have thought of it.
River is heading towards the tavern to see if this old man is there.
Okay.
It's related to rigatoni.
Heading into the tavern. Oh, rigatoni. Heading into the tavern. It's for the first time, because you've been to the tavern a few times now, a few nights, and it is the first time that it is actually a little sparse. There's a few old men at the bar, and it doesn't take long to find your gaze at the fire, and there's a man sitting there
The fire.
with a
We're always
lute,
We're always up.
and he is strumming and singing a song, and it's in such a way that it is a tale being told.
The one of the
was a young man and his name was.
Just like that.
Then there was a
You know this
girl
one,
in the
Nick.
village. She had one very small
Can I
foot.
once again come up awkwardly behind him, like not where I'm supposed to be, where I
Yeah,
watch?
because he's sitting like on the stone
Okay.
or like area, like with his lute, and you're like over his left shoulder.
Just like
and he's
float up
playing-
to him.
Once there was what in the world? Can I help you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I was enjoying it.
I cannot play like this.
Where should I stand?
Maud.
A bit behind
Oh.
or in front,
Okay.
but not beside.
Right.
Are you the storyteller? Are you old Rickett?
Indeed, I am, old Rickett. Have you heard of me?
Just recently, in fact, from Margot herself.
Oh, how nice. I love her.
That's good to know.
Are you in
Yes.
love with her?
Oh, no. She is but a young one, and I am an old one.
You're all
But-
Rickett.
Ain't age just a number?
Well, it's not like that, for my love has passed, and never will I love again.
No. Never mind. Bye.
Oh,
Okay.
that's sad. Well, anyway.
What story were you telling?
I was telling the story of the old man who sent a sail in a bottle.
What kind of knowledge do you have, good sir? I've heard that you were the keeper
Let
of
me
knowledge.
put down my lute and let the others play. Let's sit and talk.
Let's sit and talk.
Hello.
Let's join a table and tell like they used to in the days of old.
Sure.
In a circle.
What kind of languages do you speak?
Oh, I speak many a language. What do you seek?
You sweet, sweet.
A translation.
I speak a little squeak, but not very well. I know quinquaw. That's all I know, really.
River's going to
It is indeed.
River's going to very quickly and hopefully stealthily take the tome
Okay.
and take their notebook and on a blank page just like translate.
I need you to make a sleight of hand check on this one.
Shooting shit.
Shooting shit.
Oh. That is going to be 23.
23, yes.
So 19 plus 4.
As he's engaged with you all, you're easily able to transcribe a few.
Okay.
Am I saying the word right? Because I've
Transpose.
had too much
Transcribing.
wine.
Transcribe. Yeah, I'm doing it in the
Transcribing.
journal, in their journal on a blank page, just like what the
Okay.
cover
That's-
is.
Okay, gotcha.
And this one.
A few characters
all over
you're
it.
able to get in there enough to.
And I say, can you translate this for me?
Oh,
What language is that?
Well, that's old. Dwarven, it looks like.
Dwarven.
Or Durga. It's a deep, dark language. It's familiar. I can't say that I could read it fluently, but I can indeed tell a little bit of its etymology.
It's etymology.
I don't know what that means.
Sometimes
That
you-
was not.
Where did you get
Sometimes
this? Where did you see this?
I saw it somewhere, and I've been wondering what it said ever since.
Well, the character here. Oh. Where did you get this?
Like I said, I saw it.
I'm a bit of a
On a-
linguist, and I couldn't tell what language that was. It's interesting.
I saw it in a book.
We're
Speaks of
adventurers.
very
We...
dark things here.
Does it?
Well, at least this character is reminiscent of the grave,
Grave.
the shadow that passes through it.
The shadow that passes through. I'm sorry. My mom asked me a question.
You can ask.
No, my mom asked me a question.
May I ask your mother a question?
My mother is no longer with
I
us.
apologize,
dear man.
Mine neither.
You're eating out of that.
Cheers
Just a pumpkin.
to a proper mother.
Grave and the shadow that
To our
passes through
past
it.
mothers.
It's just food.
Is that all you can glean?
It's very loose translation, but it looks as though
Please ignore them. I'm so sorry.
It's just eating.
a certain amount of death,
Death.
indeed. And when the shadow passes through, well, it is to be no more.
Shadow passes through, and it's to be
Quite
no more.
finite. Except in this particular text, it's as if a shadow is slipping back.
Slipping back?
Not something we typically speak of.
Necromancy.
Well, for when someone dies, should we not make peace with it?
Absolutely. Thank you. Finally. Someone gets it.
Indeed. For there are times when someone leaves us too soon and we can bring them back in a natural way when the gods are aware and they're in favor of it. But then there are times when our own will is stronger than the gods. But it can't ever be stronger than the gods, can it? So when they come back, they're never the same.
Sometimes dead.
This is
better.
not something that would be.
You've been waiting.
This is not something that would be seen in the Tome of Obsilis.
The Tome of Obsilis.
With this text, I just want to know. We're making a trip just to see it, and so we were wondering if this would be something seen inside of it.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, you weren't sure?
If you were ever to see a tome, it is typically open to a page that is easily digestible by the common man.
Is
For-
that easily digestible?
Oh no.
Okay. I was
Oh,
worried it would be
no.
worse.
If you were to seek to see a tome like this, well, they are hidden. They are mostly hidden. Some of us know where they are.
Where are they?
Well, I can't say, can I?
Well, we know where a couple of them are.
Well, if you know, it is knowledge that you keep to yourselves.
Of course, we would never tell anybody.
But if you were to go and find a tome, typically it is open to a page that gives you just enough information to know you don't want to read anymore.
Right.
Because knowledge is wonderful and dangerous. And the knowledge of the gods, the ones, the five that created us, well, it was mighty powerful.
Of course.
And we are thankful for it, but we cannot understand it. And we should not seek to.
Of course not. Of course not. Right. Very well. Thank you for helping us translate this.
Ricket!
Ricket, sorry. You make a lot of sense, though.
Thank you.
You seem like you and Mort would really get along.
It is nice to find a kindred spirit.
That's right. But as we both know, maybe in a different life, but we are kind. You are the old Ricket the storyteller, and I am Mort the
Ricket!
adventurer. Ricket, I am sorry,
Mort.
Ricket.
Mort and Ricket, bosom buddies.
Bosom buddies.
Right.
Bosom buddies.
Ricket, I do have another question for you.
Sure.
And it might sound so suspicious, but we're really just... It's not actually suspicious, I promise. It's not what it sounds like. It's just that recently, someone we have had acquaintance with has purchased a gold ring with a skull on it, which we know to be...
The ring of necromancy?
Is this the only one in the whole of Cavaria?
The whole of the world, as far as I'm aware.
Bless us be.
What's that speedy?
Do you know where it originated from?
Oh, well. I know that once, many, many, many years ago, it was found underground by a grave digger.
That's it.
Not good.
Not
I think I've heard that story before.
Did you? What was his name?
I've heard that story before.
Oh, what was it? Mary or Very or... Oh, it's been so lost through time.
It's all right. Does he still... I mean, he's dead now. Is he dead now?
He was taken down. He was taken down. He was a friend. He was a friend of those who lived close to him, but he betrayed them. He wore a mask,
Yes, a mask.
and
A
he...
skull mask.
A skull mask, indeed.
I've heard this story. My mother told me this story before.
That's really scary.
You've heard
Well,
this story.
he was taken down by some locals. And from there, where the ring went, it was hard to tell, except that someone took the ring. And it stayed with them for some time.
Where did this take place?
Oh, down south in Cuillin,
Okay.
in the swamplands.
Oh, well, no. That's a different swamp. That's okay. Come on, it's when you got the lunch shop.
There was a man, a gray-skinned elf called Alton, I believe, who held the... I don't know that one, but he held the ring for some time before it was stripped from him.
It was stripped from him.
Oh, that's a terrible tale. I shouldn't speak any more of it.
Oh no.
Ricket,
Okay.
have
Well,
heard
thank you
anything
for
about
letting
the
us know about this.
missing prince?
Oh, the prince.
Have you heard anything?
I mean, I think we all know.
Well, it seems that way.
Can't imagine he's... It's been months, young one.
What about the swamps?
Not a lot of people know.
From what I know in my time is that when someone goes missing for... Well, it's been nearly 6 months, a year? I don't think he's survived.
Probably.
We're holding out hope.
Maybe. We don't know.
I do hope.
But
He's probably dead. You're probably right. He's probably dead. We don't.
We don't speak of it though, do we?
No, he's
No,
not.
we don't.
won't
We
know.
give a knowing look.
But yes.
that's terrible.
Yes,
That's
what I
terribly
believe-
sad.
That's what I believe and what I think.
But that's terribly sad. Well,
Poor thing.
infinite wisdom, hypothetically, if someone was to have possession of the skull ring and the tome of Lunanatar, how do I do it every time?
It's okay, Mort. You could
Tongue
up there
twisted
and
by
then-
the
Know
gods.
your gods.
I've written it. I wrote it down earlier. I've written how to spell it, how to say it.
It
Yep.
pops in your brain.
It does.
Phonetically.
Luninatar. Well, hypothetically, if someone had possession of both that tome and this ring, what kind of power are they looking at?
It's the thing with the tomes is that it's less about what they hold or which god they are, because most of us can't read it. It's about the power that they hold. The tome itself is a magical item. To hold that, to offer it, you can do almost anything with the right magics.
A proper offering leaf.
Leave.
No. I'm just saying because I said proper offering when he did the blood offer.
So. And so here's another question. I'm sorry, we're bombarding you with.
I love
bombarding you
talking with young people.
With, okay.
And appear.
If
Also appear.
if Savina Prebeck was trying to, yes, if she was trying to bring a deity into this world, one that was not the five, would she have created a tome for that as well?
No,
No. Okay, good.
not a tome, but Savina Prebeck was. Well, she was a wounded soul. And if it weren't which. What?
I'm like getting over by this second. I feel like the ghost of Christmas present.
If it weren't for that. For that witch. Odessa. To praise.
Where's she at?
I've heard that name
Way
down
down
before.
south.
By Covon. And that's where Savina Prebeck went.
No. It was Odessa who was summoned by the queen.
Okay.
Not many know the story, but I've been excited to tell it for years.
Please
Can you tell it?
The
Casually
queen,
writing on every word he says.
Odessa, was an old friend of mine. Some called her a witch or a hag, but she really was the most magical person I've ever met. It was the queen who reached out to her. Had heard many a tale of Odessa de Praise and her sisters, the Coven. She went south with Savina and her baby, who was sadly passed. The queen was meant to put her to death. A public hanging. And it was meant to be that way for... This is not the right music for this, is it?
You go to the jukebox and put
They're
a
really
recorder
blasting.
and
Let
change
me
the
put a chord in. It was the queen who called off the hanging. Said it was barbaric and antiquated and times have changed. And that Savina would be banished. Where to, no one knew. But I knew. Odessa de Praise. And the swamps down south, just east of Kovan. she couldn't take her on. Not there, not with the Watchers. The keepers of the city. And their manor
The manor where?
in Cuillin.
Okay.
Who was she gonna take on?
Well, this is a whole nother problem, isn't it? But let's just say that the keepers of Cuillin live long, long lives. And witches don't mingle with such folk. And so, Odessa contacted a sister up north who would take Savina in. And so the swamps to the northeast is where Savina was laid. And it's where she lay still. And it's where she buried her daughter.
What's
I
the
knew that was
sister's name?
I'm not sure.
Your intuition is
So she went up to the swamps up north.
precise.
To the northeast.
How many
The keepers
sisters?
of
Go ahead.
Cuillin.
Odessa, I believe it was, I don't know, maybe it was Rosina up to the northeast?
There was a coven of sisters. 3?
Oh, at least 5.
5?
5 that I know of.
Rosina.
Rosina Redwood.
Redwood.
Indeed.
She got my ass.
She got your butt. She got your butt.
You got your little
Butt.
butt.
My little tiny little mouse butt.
So
I'm not writing.
you're
this
saying
down.
that the keepers of Cuillin would not allow such a person down by them?
It's more that the coven wants nothing to do with them. In fact, the keepers of Cuillin have invited them. But they are too wretched of folk. What's dead should stay dead.
Are you saying that the keepers of Cuillin are vampires?
Are those the wretched folk you speak of?
I will not speak as though it's fact, but it is indeed legend.
No. Oh, time to bring out that friggin' steak.
In holy water.
You got that wooden steak.
In holy water.
I'm ready to go.
Holy water.
Holy water.
But
All water I touch can become holy.
Oh,
Holy.
that's gonna become holy.
The one I really wanted to say was, Silas, bless this ravaged body.
As the hours pass, the time more tired and weary I become.
Is Savina...
Dying.
I can only stay awake each day until 4 p.m.
How many days do you think you have left?
Oh, I dare not say.
Put to sleep, to
maybe.
rest.
It's not my job. For each day that Silas's shadow passes, I give thanks.
It is endless gratitude for
Indeed.
Savina's up there with me.
But it is time for me to
Can I
retire.
have that piece of paper back, my dear friend?
Oh, yes.
Thank you. Yes, thank you so much.
the
Thank
grip
you.
strength.
Okay.
Holy moly.
I must seek rest.
He's only 35.
No.
Oh, dear.
You don't look older than, I mean, for me.
Thank
look
you.
He is 65, actually.
30. But in my world, he looks 35.
Oh, Old Ritter is definitely around 98.
Good,
Yeah, he's
good
old.
night.
He's 65 years old.
98.
Ancient.
Old Ritter.
Ritter.
I love Three's Company.
I love that I've now changed his name.
Yeah, old Ritter.
Even though I'm
I didn't
correct.
even say Ritter.
I've corrected you so.
That sounds like a Tim and Eric name. Ritter.
Ulrich.
Old Ritter.
His name's Ulrich.
Okay, thank you.
Should I cast Spare the Dying on old Rickard?
Old Rickard, I must say that you have given us so much useful information.
I'm so happy.
Thank you. Thank you.
So here's my last question. You're saying that Savina is up in the northeast swamps with Rosina Redwood. Is she?
I think
And wait. Old Rickard. Just how many years ago was this?
He's fallen asleep.
Oh,
God damn it.
It was 40 years ago, right?
we don't know that for sure.
You can, shake him awake if you'd like to.
Old Rickard. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're gonna give him the big one.
I apologize so much. Just really quick. How long ago exactly? How long ago exactly did Savina get sent to the swamps with Odessa?
For Sabina, pray back.
Just curiosity. Out of curiosity.
I think it was. The month. The year. The day.
I think he's kind of.
28 years ago.
28 years ago. Okay.
Yes. Yes, it was indeed. 28 years ago. When I look, it was in the month of Corin. The 13th.
On a Friday.
I don't remember the day.
December. Oh, sorry.
Corin.
Corin.
It was very cold.
It's Corin.
Coral.
Warren.
Oh, I
On
can't spell
Amos Day, possibly.
It's December.
Would have been.
The month of Corin, the 13th. Very great information. You may go to sleep
May
now.
I please
Yes.
slumber?
Go slumber.
Oh God.
I'm so sorry that we kept you for so long, my dear friend.
It's just that I was nearly in my dream state.
I'm so sorry. You
You
know,
went to REM very fast.
go into your dream state.
The older you get, the easier it becomes.
Closer to death you get. Well, you've been very helpful. Goodbye. Yes, goodbye.
This is insane information that we just received.
So
That
much.
was a lot of it. That was a lot.
So,
Your elders have a lot to give you, guys. Ask your grandparents
I'll
lots of
respect
questions.
your elders
Odessa
and they will
DePraise?
share wonders with you.
Odessa DePraise might be something that we need to talk to you at some point. Before we ever go up to the northeast swamps, I worry.
We're going to Brinlin now, looking at
Where's
this.
Brinlin?
Yes, and Kovan is all the way down here.
over there.
Where's Brinlin to Cavan?
Here's Brinlin.
Oh, it would take days.
It would take weeks.
Oh, but here's the thing. Perhaps if we took, hold on. I'm not saying that we do this right away, but I'm just thinking about taking the water.
The water.
Taking a river.
Yeah, but if we're here,
Oh,
are we gonna sail through this tiny little island?
We can run over it. We can take a little
about it would take about 3 weeks to get there from Brinlin.
We're here right now.
run. My hair or not.
I know, but if we go back to Bannockburn, can you listen?
Your echolalia is out of control today.
My hair right now.
It would take about 3 weeks on either journey. If we went back up to Bannockburn to gather more information and get our wits about us, and then go down to Kovan
We
for
could take an airship.
Odessa,
What if we took an airship?
it would take 3 weeks, the same as if we went straight from Brinlin to Kovan.
You have an airship.
I don't have an airship, no, but we could possibly rent one.
Oh.
You can rent an airship?
Yes.
You can fly?
I've done it before.
Okay,
I've seen you jump
let's
really
focus
high.
on one thing at a time, but I do think talking to Odessa is something that we need to do.
Put it on the list.
That's important.
Put it on the list.
Find Prince.
Find the prince.
The
Talk
prince is
to
up in the
Odessa.
The prince is up in the northeast swamps. We're not going there
He's
quite
6
yet.
feet under, probably.
No.
Maybe you might be right. Honest to
I'm
God.
laughing.
He's deep in some bags.
A bag
He's
of
probably,
mithril.
here's the thing, he's either captured or he's dead. And we'll deal with that problem when we get there. But,
We're nowhere near there yet.
no.
Okay,
The inciting incident.
what do we do?
I think we go to Brinlin. I think we go to
We are
Miskatonic.
still heading that way. Let's keep going.
Well, we should
I
go
think
down and then make our way after.
After Leaf gets his armor,
After I get my armor.
we'll head straight to Miskatonic. Then once we figure out what we're doing there, we will,
Where are we right now? We're about right here.
yeah. And we'll
1, 2, 3.
I think I can make it there in a quick sprint.
Oh no, there is. With haste.
With
So we'll go
haste.
to Miskatonic. Then after we do that, we'll either go back to Bannockburn, get our wits about us, and go to Covon, I guess.
You
or
know what I
we'll
think
go
we should
straight.
do is we should find as many old people as we can and ask them all the questions we want.
I don't know about all that because there's only so much information that we can get before we. I mean, I guess Odessa Depraise might be an old person.
Well, yes.
Yeah, she's
Are those
28.
those-
That's at least
The
Those
keep-
keepers
those
of Covon
keepers
are
of Covon
definitely old
Are
people.
said to live a very unnatural lifespan.
Vampires are real?
I don't know if they're vampires.
I don't know if they're vampires.
I want to suck your blood. I don't know if they're vampires.
So we know that we know vampires are real. Like that's common knowledge, or we don't know.
I don't know if they're vampires to pull out a steak with holy water.
Guys, we're in a magical land where there are good
Everything.
people.
All
and
sorts
I
of
bad
hate the
things.
people.
goo people. I hate them.
I will say that in Aldrin Wealth, there has definitely been enough scholarly papers and things of that nature that are definitely point to vampires.
Yeah, yes, vampires are real. They exist.
Remember those things on wings of black we just saw? The bats.
Those are bad.
I know, and they bite you and they try. That's what the vampires do.
I didn't. That's a different thing, but yeah,
What about a goblin riding a vampire bat?
I don't think vampires and vampires are the same.
He washed his hands of that.
But I don't know if we. I don't know. I'm not sure if we should talk to vampires because they're very dangerous.
Absolutely.
You have got holy water and a wooden stake, but I don't know if that's enough to
It's
fight
just
them
one
off.
stake. What are you gonna do? Take it out of the heart of one and then do it to another? And what if it gets
Perhaps.
stuck?
And I don't know what
Splinters.
these keepers of Kovan.
Maybe
I don't
a
know if we should
carpenter.
mess with them, but I do know that we should definitely talk to Odessa. Maybe keep a safe distance from the manor of Kovan. But if Kovan is where this ring of necromancy originated, well, that's how far the
Or
tales
did
go
it
back.
originate there?
Well, I don't know, but that's how far the tales go back.
It was found there.
So we should also ask the people of Kovan and what happened to this Alton fellow, and
Sounds like he was a drow.
what happened to this what's his name? I don't remember what he said.
Mary.
Mary. No, he said it started with a V.
Berry.
Very.
Oh, I don't remember.
Berry.
Vinny.
It was berry.
Vinny.
Good berry.
It was something, and we'll figure it out.
Vinny.
So we
That's a dad.
so we put the rising sun on our left
Yes.
and head south.
What we do first, this is the plan. Get Leaf's armor.
Margot.
Go to Margot, get Leaf's armor, go down to Miskatonic, and then we'll deal with what we have to deal with after that. Is that a
Go to
good
the
plan?
swamps, retrieve the prince.
Swamps. Swamp
That's
King,
going to take
Yukara,
forever.
Violet. There's a lot.
There's a
One
lot
at a
going
time
on.
we will go.
Let's make a list and check them off as we go.
Sure.
Anything you guys want to do with the rest of this day?
This a day.
Because otherwise, I'm going to fast forward to the following day where you can
I don't
receive
want to
your
do anything
mithril.
else. No,
Okay,
nothing.
yeah,
Not a
that's
thing
fine,
else.
that's
Not a
fine,
thing
yeah.
else.
Nothing else. All right. You guys get a good night's rest. You wake up the next day. You have a great. You have a delicious breakfast with Aaron
We have
at the
a
Gander
montage
Inn.
of us, like,
You
trying on
head to the
clothes.
forge, and there Margot has your mithril ready for you. And she hands it. It's all like sort of folded up. She puts it into your hands, and it is surprisingly lightweight.
Wow.
Go change. Go put it on.
I want to see it on.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Good lord!
And it's sort of like you put it on you, and it's almost like a blanket, like a snuggie. But you put it on, and it's like, and you sort of like wave your hands about, and like it's very like freeing. And Margot says, "Watch this."
Whoa!
And she stabs a dagger into you.
Doesn't hit.
Not very hard, but just enough to be like, it's stopped. Do you see that? I think almost stronger than plate mail.
Does that mean a new armor class for you?
And that doesn't. And he's not tinkering around like a lug.
Is that a new armor class?
It is a +1 to your armor class.
Oh, sir.
And it is you no longer have disadvantage on your dexterity.
That's amazing.
There we
On
go.
stealth rolls and
That
stuff.
is a magic
Oh my
item by
God.
Margot
Oh.
herself.
Amazing, incredible, isn't it?
1986.
The hill helmet.
We manifested it.
How do I fix this?
We'll fix it.
I'll fix
You
it
do
later.
We get on our horses, we go. Thank you, Margot.
Thank
We get
you
on
so
our
much,
horses, we
Margaret.
Select your
go.
horses.
Thank you. Take it.
It was a
take your
pleasure.
hand.
Thank you. And
I will
you.
speak
I give
of
you-
your brilliance throughout the land.
I was gonna.
I always appreciate a good word of mouth.
I was gonna say.
Take the tiny hand.
Do you have
as
an
well.
extra nail that you've made
Ignore.
that I can buy?
A nail.
Yes. I just want something from the legendary Margot.
A gift.
Thank you. I will fasten
And
a
you see
little
on the
necklace.
head of the nail, it's the little.
Yeah, I just want something from the legendary Margot.
Margot.
You made,
Margot.
you made a little necklace out of it.
Little nail.
Oh no.
You guys
a
mount
necklace.
your horses.
Mount them. We're heading to
Heading south.
Brenlin.
To Brinlin.
The
To
Brennan.
Brenlin
Turn
tonight.
yourself to
Tonic.
Brennan.
All right.
Little Miss
Brinlin or
Tonic.
bust.
We all got t-shirts.
It is indeed the 4th day of your journey at this point.
Oof.
Day 4. No, this is actually day 5.
Oof.
This is day 5. And you spent the night and spent the night again. Day 5, which makes it. You're
Cotilda's
past
Day.
Lunets. You guys are now into Almost Day.
Oh, it's Wednesday, isn't it?
Yes, Almost Day, the 14th of Leon. And you head
Friday.
south.
You're
As
right.
The sun is high in the sky, and
Like
it's
a
a brand
big
new
beat
day.
of that.
And there's so much information
We have so much
swirling in your
information.
heads. So many things to figure out and where you're going to go next. But Brinlin, and Miskatonic are in your very near future, Mort.
Your hand's like a compass and like waving away.
The dowel rod.
And that is where we'll end tonight's episode.
Woo!
A big lore episode tonight.
Lore heavy.
Big
Lots of
deal.
stuff.
Lore heavy.
That's what I wanted so bad, was just a little bit more answers.
A little bit more
Me
exposition.
too.
Wow, wow, wow. We got lots of stuff about
Investigation check on
Mort
old Ricky. He's not
himself.
telling the truth.
You guys never did an
Insight.
investigation check.
We never incited him.
You guys never incited
Oh
him.
well.
We followed our whole
You
life
could
on
have been
what he
full
said.
of shit.
I mean, but what did he? Why would he lie to us?
He was.
Listen,
he
I
was
was
happy.
right, Jovan.
I
And
my
he's
whole
not
life
lying.
based off of what
Are
you
we
said.
still on
Yeah,
live?
he was
We're
happy.
still live.
We're still alive.
We're still live,
I
yeah.
thought we were
Thanks
just
for everyone
like,
who
stop.
was watching and joined in, and joined us in Kavaria. Dungeons and Dragons is to me like a celebration of storytelling,
Sure.
and it's almost like the most. I don't want to say like primitive, but like the most base way of telling a story.
100%.
Because we're all doing it together. Like
It's
Melissa's world.
It
but
is our world, but it's much like telling a tale around a fire and how it changes with each person who passes the story on, and we do that in such a, like, sort of, like a microcosm way, like as we pass it to each other, and then when you guys are talking, I'm like, oh yeah, that's something I'm totally gonna put into the story now. So, it is absolutely a joint storytell, and I love it.
And thank you for being there with us while we do it.
And if you had caught our one shot, then you would already know some of that lore about Cuillin.
Fun.
So you
I've
haven't
been
seen the
very
one
excited
shot?
to
Go
get
ahead
some
and
of that.
look.
Yeah.
It's on our YouTube if you're
I
interested.
can't say anything because
Again, Melissa,
That
you're
was
doing
you,
it.
Melissa.
You're doing it. You've done this like 10 times. Like this morning, you were like, you just gotta ease it in, and then they'll let you out if they'll loosen up. Like, calm down.
I really was not thinking
Every
that.
glass
my
of wine
whole-
you had, Melissa.
Stop.
If you aren't
Michael.
subscribed to us, please subscribe to us. If
You
you
want the biscuits in my pie hole.
if
That's
you
all I want
weren't
left.
subscribed to our YouTube, please subscribe to our YouTube.
Go and rewatch this episodes and
If
all
you
the ones
missed-
It was Melissa's
Yeah.
birthday a few days ago.
Oh, that's
No.
No.
Cumpleaños feliz.
If you missed the first half of this episode, you can catch it on YouTube on Tuesday.
On Tuesday.
On
Thursday.
And all of the episodes before it,
Day.
including our one shot, where we are actually in
Kovan itself.
itself, and Alton is in it.
And wait, was Odessa Dupree from that one shot?
Yeah.
Praise,
She
yeah.
was
The
mentioned.
praise?
Well,
She was mentioned.
Dasha!
She's mentioned.
Okay.
When
Well,
she said Odessa, I
anyway,
was like, I
catch
wrote
up
that
on the
name
lore,
down,
watch
and I
all of our
couldn't find it in
YouTube,
my-
subscribe to our YouTube, and watch this episode on YouTube. And catch us next week.
Catch us
Alright.
next week.
Next week we might
Hey,
get
friends.
our asses whipped by somebody. We don't know.
Oh, I'm ready to
We don't
battle
know.
the beach.
But thank you guys.
Mage.
Well, thank you so much. Have a good weekend.
We'll see you next Friday then. In it.
And
And
Goodbye.
Goodbye.